Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Black Flag for live stream number 6 as we continue our journey through the franchise that is Assassin's Creed. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. Hope your week is going well. We had a fantastic show of Genshin Impact yesterday morning. Today, Black Flag. And then this evening, we're back on Genshin Impact again. So where are we at Black Flag? Well, for the last 5 streams, we've worked our way through the game, clearing as we go where possible, and we have made some good headway. We actually finished the last stream by clearing out our second... I don't know what you call them. Are they defensive areas, forts? I don't know what they're called offhand. But that's why we finished clearing one of those. And today we continue that. I think we're basically heading for... I can't remember the name of the town. Kingston. That's the one I was after. We're heading to Kingston to carry on the main quest this morning, and then we'll go from there. There's lots of things to clear. There's lots to do. The game is showing 23% cleared. I'm still not sure how accurate that is. I just don't feel it's accurate. Mainly because it doesn't feel like I've done that much. To be nearly a quarter of the way through seems a little bit off. Unless it's only counting main story and not collectibles. Possibly. I'm not sure. It just doesn't seem right. Massive thank you to those that have watched the Dirt 5 episode yesterday that released. It's a new series on the channel, which is a free PlayStation Plus game for January 2022. So you can go and get it free if you have PlayStation Plus for the rest of this month. So you've got a week maybe a week and 2 weeks, something like that, before it will disappear and new games will appear. It's a fun game. It's a bit arcadey with some realism in terms of traction and stuff. It's interesting, but the big thing about that series is my little boy will be taking part. You won't hear his voice, but he will be actively racing some of the races with me, or for me, and he thoroughly enjoys it. The first episode that features him is actually out on Thursday. So yeah, as I say, new series for the channel. You've got Watch Dogs, also another new series for the channel. That begins on Saturday. I'm still umming and ahhing whether that's going to be 1 or 2 episodes a week. But that's the plan as we go forward. This morning, Black Flag, the afternoon, we've got Car Mechanic, another video live for that, and Genshin Impact this evening. The one other thing I want to quickly talk about is yesterday during the stream, I was a little bit, I want to say rude, but I paused the stream for a minute or 2 yesterday during a big fight, annoyingly, because I was in the queue for PS5. And I didn't want to miss out when I finally had the chance to get one, and we got one, and it's coming at the end of the month. So hopefully it'll be here before Horizon Forbidden West launches. I know we're not going to do it at release, so it gives you guys time to see some of the story for yourselves before we ruin it for you. So because of that, we're going to delay our playthrough of Forbidden West until after a couple of weeks after launch. Probably start around March time is my thinking. I don't want to ruin it for you guys. So that's the plan for Forbidden West, but I'm looking forward to being able to see the graphics. But also, from what I've been doing research-wise, graphically having a PS5 for streaming means the quality you guys see on stream is going to be better as well. So hopefully that'll be obvious, and obviously the content we produce, videos and episodes for, will be better content as well, in terms of visually, graphically. So it'll be interesting to see that look, and also we're seeing how the Assassin's Creed stand up on the next generation device. But yeah, thank you for your patience yesterday. I wasn't expecting to do it mid-stream, but it was the only chance we had. So thank you for your patience for yesterday. Right, bear me while I quickly tweet, and then we'll crack on with Black Flag and continue our journey as a pirate with Edward Kenway. Okay. I do think the whole doing that, like I said before, I think we had this previous Black Flag livestream as well. I am finding playing them so close together has made a massive difference to how much you understand and how much the smallest details suddenly stand out. I think it's been a revelation to do it this way. Little Assassin's Creed little nod there. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, I think it's the best way of doing it, if that makes sense. So with that, it's definitely not been a bad decision. We're still at 2 of these franchises we've played, but we haven't managed to get the platinum, mainly because they're frustrating platinums, and I've got to spend some time doing them. But I'm going to try and do that. We need to platinum everyone. That was the plan. Obviously, it doesn't all have to be on live stream, but it will be done as a video if need be to show the finishing off where possible. There's one mission on Brotherhood causing us an issue, and there is a couple that are probably going to cause us an issue in Revelations, including the River Styx and having to not die while crossing the River Styx. That's probably the one we're going to struggle with in Revelations. But I will persevere. We will have them as hours before the end of this. Before the whole run, we'll have it done. Okay, so here we are. We actually finished the last live stream. We took on this. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. Hang on, I can find out what it's called, can't I? I can find another one. Give me another one. That one. That'll do. It doesn't tell me what they're called, does it? I was hoping it would tell me what it was called, because I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, we cleared it. Fort. I want to call it a fort. It probably isn't. Good morning. Good morning, Crazy Irishman. How are you? Yeah, it's not really a fort, but I can't remember what they're called. But I'll take that. We finished the last live stream clearing this. What we're going to do, we'll start off. We'll check the hard master. Don't think we can do any upgrades. We'll have a check. We'll do the naval contract whilst we're here. It saves going back and collecting it later. And then the plan is we're heading to Kingston. This is a big area as well in Kingston. There's lots to clear, but the focus will be on the story to start with. That's my thinking. But we'll just check with the Harbour Master. We may be able to increase things. I've got missions successful and fleets we need to look at.
Have you business to contract with
Let's have a look. I don't think I can do any upgrades, but we'll have a look while we're here. We can sell off what we do have as well. So we can sell the cargo, which is sugar and rum. We'll never sell metal, cloth and wood because obviously they're needed for upgrades. So we'll sell sugar, 1,000 reals for that. We can sell our rum, 1,200 just over. Perfect. Okay, we won't sell hunting goods either just because we need to upgrade things when possible. Right, we'll check ammunition first before we look at upgrades, mainly because I don't want to run out and we had a big fight to take this on. Okay, so they're both full. It's fire barrels, so I'm not worried about. Good. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Whoever that was. Yeah, it's been. I was saying as I started that playing all the Assassin's Creeds one after the other actually has been really good because it makes you understand more what's going on. Does that make sense? And I felt, it's a massive difference. I do need to upgrade the rowboat for taking on the sharks and stuff, but I think I'll hold off. The main important thing, I want to make sure we've got the money for diving bell where that comes up in the main story. And we do need to increase other things as well. The hull armour, that's a 15,000 real upgrade. That's going to cost us a fortune. Okay, naval contract first, then we're heading to Kingston. But yeah, as I say, it's playing them one after the other is just a completely different way of playing. That gives you so much more information and more understanding on what's happening. Oh, this may be one to leave. I've just seen the difficulty level. 4 difficulty out of 5. Greetings, privateer. You've been afforded the rare chance of being the instrument of righteousness and justice. A criminal masquerading as a captain sails aboard a British man-of-war. I don't think we're strong enough for a man-of-war. The charges against him are too long to list, but you'll be a hero if you can board his ship and end his famous felonious life. So, Milo van der Graaf, honest businessman and friend. I don't think we should do this yet. I do not think we're strong enough. We've managed to do the other naval contracts we've done, but only 1 difficulty. This is a big jump. Man-of-wars are the most difficult ship to take on. I think it's probably best to leave it for the time being. It doesn't mean we've got to come back here to accept it later, but I think we're playing it a little bit safe, but I think that's the best option at this point. I don't think there's much point in getting ourselves destroyed several times over trying to complete that mission. I don't think it's going to help us. Right, we're quick looking, Captain. We've got an upgrade to do, and we've got a few of the little bits. We've got to send our fleets out as well. It said I can do an upgrade in the captain's quarters, which is weird. We can't do any upgrades for us. Crafting wise, though, I don't think we're ready for anything of these. No, nothing can be done for us. Right, so what we'll do, we'll quickly send out the fleet, and then we'll head to Kingston and see if we find anything else on the way. Not getting much money for some of these. I've noticed that. The rewards are very small. But it may be because we've got to go to the harder routes. And that may be the way to, you know, get more money out of these. The schooner Santee Marie got 600 real reward there. So that's when we've unlocked St. John's. So that's the biggest reward I've seen so far. 900. Nice. I don't know what the 679381 is. Don't know what that. Oh, it's a treasure map. I didn't know you could get treasure maps via the fleet menu. So that's interesting. So we have a new treasure map for when we find that island. So my thinking is we need to... This British colonies here we've been to, southern Canada, we need to unlock this one ideally. So let's do a quick ship battle. I'm not going to spend too much time doing this, but I do want to be able to... I want to be able to, you know, send these out to gain us some money at the same time. Odds of success is currently 1%. Where's our brig? Brig's only giving us a 1% increase, a 1% chance. Okay, let's put that on. I don't know if this is going to work. Schooner, brig. Is that right? So we've got a brig there. I think that's a good choice. That frigate has got a lot of damage, but what I'm thinking is takes less damage. I'm thinking let's stick a frigate here. We have got a frigate. There we go. That's a frigate. Let's repair that quickly. We've got plenty of diamonds now from getting rid of ships and stuff. We're not going to spend too long doing this, but I want the route open to earn some rewards that way. And I didn't know you could get treasure maps. Treasure maps are a big thing. We've got 100% odds of success. I've got no fire barrels, so it'll fight itself for a minute. Okay, I was meant to fire cannons, but we didn't fire cannons. Right, their frigate, their massive damage dealer is down. Their brig's gonna charge our San Felipe, but it's fine. And their frigate's down. So we've now unlocked the next area to send our ships to. As I say, we're not spending lots of time. Nice rewards for that. Still hazardous though. I don't want it to be hazardous, I want to send my ships there. I'm assuming I can still send ships. 8 hours. Oh, that's so it's a long mission there. 8 hours these ones, but the rewards are better and maybe worth doing. Odds of success are very. We've got to send something that's actually got a better chance of success. It could be because they need repairing. To be fair, it could be why. We need a space for 20, so we need to find a ship for 20. The Santa Louis will be able to do it. It's a brig. Let's repair the ship and see if it gives us 100%. 93. We'll send it. It's fine. We'll send it. We'll see what happens. We've yet to lose one. I'm assuming there is possibility. So that's that done. Can't send the others because, strangely, we haven't got the resources. So, let's have a look here. I think we're going to need to taste of money. We haven't got the resources. It's dangerous. I kind of want to get these done, send it done, so we can actually earn some money. But I don't want to spend lots of time. Okay. Brig's there. That's another brig. Where's my frigate? There's my frigate. Quickly repair it. Not too sure how we get fire barrels at this unless we find them maybe after winning battles. 100% of success. We'll quickly do this and we'll open another load of missions. We can send them off. We can leave this for a little bit. don't know if any of this is needed for trophy hunting, because we don't look at trophies till the end. But it is part of the game. It should be done just to increase our rewards as well. There we go. It's still hazardous. I don't want it to be hazardous. I want it to be a variable descent. Right, let's make it safe quickly. There we go. That's that one. I know this takes a bit of time, but obviously this does help us going forward in terms of rewards. Right, gunboat and schooner, this should be quite quick, hopefully. Gunboat will fire first. Good morning, Planet X, how are you? Right, that's done. So now we should be able to send the ship. We should have 100% guaranteed missions after that. Oh, that's given us something that I wasn't expecting. And we've got a fire barrel as well. But if we quickly go back to the East Canada route, there is now a mission here we can do because we have enough. The only downside is hazardous. And I need something that's going to make it 93%, 90. Frigate, 100%. Haven't got enough space in the ship to do so. I wasn't expecting that, so we actually can't do this one because we haven't got enough space. We need a bigger ship for that one, which makes sense. I just haven't allowed for that. Right, let's quickly send our ships out. I want to make sure I haven't got the resources. A 4-hour travel time, that's not too bad. Santa Maria does need fixing. 100%, I'm not worried about fixing it at this point. That can off it goes. I just want these out so we can start, you know, getting some rewards in that way as well, and we don't have to worry about it. Okay, that can go to another 100%. Perfect. That will do for the minutes. Okay, so Kingston is. Sleeping darts can now be crafted. Berserk darts can now be crafted. Not that we need a crafting really. We haven't really used the blowpipe that much. Obviously, during the mission where it showed you it and gave it to you. We haven't really used it that much. But Kingston it is, that's where we're heading. We are facing the wrong way, annoyingly. We are wanted, we've got a 2... I want to say star, but it's not. A level 2 wanted level, I'd say. Call it that. We could get it down, but I think that's kind of where it's happy to be at. It means we do get attacked. And if they catch us, we'll fight back. But Kingston is where we're heading. Sea Shanty's already out and going. Focus, I think, should be main story in Kingston to start with, and then we'll explore, clear, fight if need be. You can hear some fighting going on behind us. I'm trying to get a look without obviously crashing the ship. I can hear some shooting somewhere. But yeah, at the minute we could take on more ships. We could go and do things like that. I don't think it would help us. I'm going to slow down. So coming up here is a little edge of a island, but there is some treasure here. So while passing it, it makes sense to collect it. It's another one done then. So we'll take a quick detour to grab this. It just means we don't have to find these chests later on, and I'm assuming they are needed. When we go for the platinum, I'm assuming all these chests that are randomly placed on these little islands and outlets will be needed. So this just saves time later on, as we're passing it anyway. Good morning, Cass. I've already got Bully in the Alley, actually. That's one we've already got. How are you? But yeah, we always, well, you know us, we know how we play, we collect everything. There's nothing we leave missed behind, do we? So how are you this morning, Cass? Right, that is that little inland cleared, that's another chest cleared for later on, as we're passing. There is some fighting going on over there by looks of things. Just see it off in the distance. I think it's 2 British ships fighting each other. I wasn't quite expecting. But yeah, Bully in the Alley I think we already have, to be fair. Is that a British ship against... Is that another British ship? I think it might be, to be fair. Right, we're going to Kingston anyway. We're going to ignore the ships fighting in the background. We're going to leave them to do their jobs at each other. I don't want to get involved in this fight. I just want to get to Kingston at this point, and then we know we're carrying on with the main quest. Very bored. Nothing to do today. Try to sleep but can't sleep either. That's never fun. You not got a game you're currently working your way through? Where is that? I don't want to ram this ship, but he's currently in my way. One of these farther than us, we will be taking them on ourselves. I'm trying to get out of the way of these not firing at each other.
Larboard, Captain. Convoy.
Convoy. Yeah, we're not taking on the convoy. I just want to get out of the way of these guys, really. We probably could manage to take on a convoy, but with all these other ships around, my fear would be they would join in. And I think that would then put us at a massive disadvantage. So we're going to hold off the convoy. There's loads of these things we need to do, but I think we need to increase our ship first, and we're not quite there, I don't think, with our ship upgrades just yet. Easy to build the low level forts by now, medium level forts will upgrade, and my high level forts. Yeah, no, we've done 2 forts already. Forts was the name I was after. Trying to think what they were called earlier. But yeah, we've already done 2. We finished last stream of Black Flag with finishing off against one. Look at that. I love the whales and stuff jumping out of the water. I think they're incredible. I have a PS5 on the way, by the way, Cass. So I'd be interested to see the change in streaming graphics when we use it. Oh, what have we got here? Is this where we're heading? Yes. Okay, so we're heading... No, I zoomed in a bit too much there. We're heading through this inlet here. And we're heading into Navaza. We're going to keep the main story flowing. We'll clear what we can while we're here. I think this is one of the big places we're going to come back to a few times, so you don't have to do it all in one go. There we go. We'll travel to Kingston. Spam again in the chat. Yesterday, the bot that's running in the background was stopping a lot of it, but today it doesn't seem to work as well. Right, here we go. Kingston, first time being here. Kingston has 9 viewpoints. That kind of tells you how big a place Kingston is, isn't it? If it's got 9 viewpoints. Our story mission is here. We have some crew members we can help. We have here Templar Hunt. I think that first of all we should start with the viewpoint, and then we'll do main quest, see what that wants us to do, and then decide what's next while we're here. That's kind of my thinking. Bear with me a second. Sometimes I kind of don't want my phone near me when I'm streaming, because I can see a message. It's like, I've got to answer that now. I've got to answer that now before it gets too silly. And I kind of regret picking my phone up, to be fair. Okay. Sorry, it's an email from my solicitor, so I've got to quickly answer him. But yeah, it's the one where you kind of wish I hadn't picked your phone up, because you know you've got to answer him. There we go. Done. Done. Ignore. Ignore for the rest of the morning. Let's go. Let's go. I would tell you to do the Templar Hunt first before starting the memory. Next one is a flow of missions. We're ruined if we take a break. We won't take a break, we'll just do the whole memory. We always start with the quest of where we are, and then move on to the side stuff afterwards. Templar Hunts are... I should have got my sword out a bit better there. Save the pirates, and these will join our crew. I think it's only one pirate, to be fair. We were a bit short on pirates for our crew, to be fair.
Just in time.
There we go.
I'll see you back aboard.
I wasn't planning on actually taking them on while we're here, but there we go. We'll quickly loot, hopefully get some money and things from them. Bullets are full. So you think Templar Hunt first? See, I would never do the Templar Hunts until we've done the memories and stuff. Templar Hunts are side things, aren't they? Okay. Viewpoint, which is this big tower. I'd say a church offhand. Would be my immediate thinking. And it's a red area, so we'll just be a little bit wary. The double assassination. Right, it's a red area, but it's a viewpoint. We do need to try and get on there. There are snipers. This could go really badly wrong very quickly. I'm not high enough to get to there, so let's go high. Oh, I don't want to cause too much trouble, we just want the viewpoint. We've been seen by... Oh, it's you. I may have already... This is the watchtower. I may have already got myself in a bit of trouble. Yeah, we've been fired upon. I don't think there was an easy way in here to clear this. Offhand. Right, we now... We escaped from them guys? We may have done. Okay, not the best thing to be doing. I don't want to fight anyone, I just want to get to the viewpoint. Oh, don't pull. I should have probably thought, I should have had a fight maybe first. This may have been a really bad decision. There is a point, the height will stop them shooting. I wasn't interested in fighting, I was just really interested in the viewpoint. But I think I made a slight error of judgment by not taking anyone on. Just trying to be, you know, less destructive on a new island. Didn't quite go to plan. But there we go. We got the viewpoint eventually. We lost a bit of blood on the way, but we are here. Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. So what has that opened up? Templar Hunt's ahead of us. It's just here. Lots of things to collect. Shanties. Main stories here. Yeah, lots of little things to collect. Manuscripts. And the only thing we didn't look at just then, one of 9 synchronizations. We go to database. There was a watchtower. I'm sure it was a watchtower landmark. The main important ones are the people. I think you learn more about the people when you actually look at things. Maybe it didn't come up. Locations, forts, Kingston, mine ruins. I'm just clearing these so they're not on there. We do read quite a lot of what comes up, but at this point, it's more about the people more than anything else. Because I think the backstories to the people are quite interesting. I'm just clearing it so it doesn't keep telling me I've got new ones to read. Right, there we go. Yeah, maybe a sneak attack next time. Yeah, we probably should have done a sneak attack more than trying to get in the way we did. But we did it. That's the important part. And it's no longer a red area. Now we did it. So we probably could have sneaked in and took a few people out. Okay. Story, and then we decide from there. But yeah, we'll probably come back for Templar Hunts anyway. They are all side stuff. So there is no rush to do them. And we've got the whole of Kingston to explore at some point. Oh, come on. People are always getting away. So this is Travelling Salesman, I think, from what it said. Sequence 5, let's have a look.
Here's how it goes. Torres meets with Prince, carrying a portion of the ransom, saying the rest is close behind. When we see the Sage, you bring in the rest of the gold, make the swap, and get out. I'll be watching all from close by.
No, Kenway, you run this scheme alone, at the risk of losing the faith of your crew. It makes me ill to think of you bartering with that wretched slaver.
Come on, mate. Once we have the Sage, we'll all be rich.
Not if young Master Kid gets to him first.
Kid?
Kid's here.
Jesus. That lad's here to kill him.
Edward, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm tailing these men to the Sage. Can you hold off till he appears?
Right, we've got to tail Prince and Torres. We need to mark them up. There we go. And obviously, Kid is here as well.
I think you've had enough.
Tailing missions aren't too bad. Just got to make sure you don't get spotted. Or he's going to turn around and come back then for a minute. Okay, guards are there. This is now a restricted area. It's not what something I was planning on. That's another. Okay, third person now with them.
How long has it been since our last meeting, Senor Prince? A year?
Where are they heading?
18 months. You first described this Roberts fellow to me in November of 1715.
Huh. I just see Kid taking out one of the guards and hiding him in the hay bale. Obviously we need to stay far enough back they don't see us.
Much has changed in that short time, you know.
Tailing isn't too bad, it's the ones where you've got to tail and eavesdrop at the same time when they're moving. They're a pain.
Ah, I was not aware.
You couldn't help it, could you, Cameron? Sticking your nose into things you can't understand.
Kid isn't too pleased with us.
Keep your blades cool.
Just my body.
The story of Kid is quite an interesting one as well. There's something about him we don't fully understand just yet.
Foolish? How do you mean?
Is it not a sin to enslave a fellow Christian? Therefore, to transmute a slave's soul from animal to man
Right, guards here.
would be tantamount to inviting one's cattle to the dinner table.
Forgive my impatience, but how far is it?
We are nearly there.
Try and... Obviously we need to be able to see them, otherwise we can count down. I think we'll be okay. No, there's a countdown. We can see them again. Worst thing with these is just not getting caught. I didn't see where Kid went. They've stopped. Where are they coming now? They're coming towards me, I don't want them to see me. There we go, we're okay. Right. Where are they heading now?
Respect and opportunity.
Ah, you Spaniards. Your long ties to the Moors have diluted your blood and softened
I've kind of lost track of where Kid is
This
as
is
well.
not to say I believe in the natural equality of all races or sexes. Surely men with talent and intelligence should lead. But there is no true profit to be gained by the practice of slavery. In the short term, it makes us man.
Right, we'll see where they're heading.
But in the long term, it will render us the victims of our own success.
This is a red area.
Old as we are, will not live to see that unfortunate day. So why bother?
There is a guard nearby, but I can't currently see him. Oh, I'm in the restricted area.
Right, stop.
Watch where you step, boy!
Think we're okay. Yeah. I had to quickly take him out before he alerted others. That was the big problem there. I've decided to stop again, so let's hang on in the
Or
corner.
virtue, if nothing else.
Virtue!
A lot of people dislike these missions, but I don't mind them. It's just about being patient.
Chatting about slaves and their pitiable condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends.
We're going back into a red area now, aren't we? They're determined to make sure they're not tailed. Eavesdrop on the conversation. This is where these get tricky. Because you've then got to move and stay in the eavesdrop. And that's when these get annoying and frustrating.
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family. A long line of politicians.
I need to get away from him, but I'm not going to. I just need to run. I've lost it. Eavesdrop failed. We didn't hear all the conversation. Yeah, that was a slight error of judgment there. I kind of got seen, got caught, and then couldn't move away quick enough. The whole point is do not get seen. Oh, there's an optional objective. I didn't even see the optional objective. Whether we're going to manage this in one shot, I don't know.
You were a governor in Florida for a time.
Obviously, we try and do the optional objectives in one go, but I don't know if we will on this one.
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family. A long line of politicians.
Right, he's out. I need to run.
I have always toyed with the idea
With
of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough.
Right, I think we're okay again for a minute.
Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said
we're in the eavesdrop range.
Morgan the day he sacked Panama.
But I'm not sure about the optional objective. That's kind of a tough one. Smoke bombs and things like that.
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield. That skirmish was a deadly one.
While I concentrate on the tailing mission, bear with me and I'll catch up with chat in a second. Oh, I'm on the edge now, I've got to move again.
It wasn't until many years after that
I was hoping they weren't going to turn around, but they did.
In favor of a far safer and yet more profitable venture.
Right, I'm not sure how I'm going to do the optional objective, mainly because I've been too focused on trying to keep up with these guys.
And sir, let me tell you,
Guards are never going to let us in there, are they?
More enjoyable than Honor 1, if a touch less permanent.
I need to move. Right, there was a couple of guards facing me here, which is going to make this a little bit more difficult. I'm hidden, I'm not there. I was never there.
You came alone, Taurus?
Not alone, but certainly without colleagues. I took passage aboard a British merchant.
I nearly got seen, but we're okay.
Ah.
Well, we did it.
Now's the time.
I want to see what we're going to do as optional objective. Maybe we shouldn't. We don't need to do it till now. Hopefully.
I'll see the money.
This is a portion of the ransom. The rest is close at hand.
Right. If you make no sense to say that this like challenge is patient, I'm right.
Mr. Taurus. Tell me again. What has this
It does make sense, so people would rather just run in, do loads of killing. They don't want the slow tailing missions where you've got to be patient. I can understand people thinking that.
Perhaps another day.
What?
Yeah, you're seeing it from one side of the argument, though. You know, thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. People like to play a game and enjoy the way they want to play. If they're being forced to play a set way, that's when they dislike it. And people that run in and kill everyone are going to dislike. I'm going to check the optional objectives. Kill gunners ×4, kill guards stunned by smoke bombs ×5. This is where I think I'm going to struggle for the optional objective on this mission. Mainly because we didn't see it till too late, and I probably could have killed gunners sooner, unless the mission goes on for a little bit. But yeah, I think what you're saying is right in some ways, but people want to play the game the way they want to play it. If they're forced to play a certain way, i.e. being slow, tailing, being patient, that goes against the way they want to play it, they're going to be annoyed and not like it. So I kind of I do understand where people come from. I don't agree with that, because I enjoy them kind of missions as well, but I kind of understand it. You love the tailing missions. Go great opportunity for parkour and obviously the Assassin fantasy. Oh, absolutely, it does give that fantasy roleplay kind of element. GTA Online players get bored while doing missions. Can't get my head around someone with people bored. It depends on your style of play. I think the boredom thing comes from style of play. Complain about the mechanic. Oh, absolutely, yeah. But it's the same as people buy a game and then complain. Where's my smoke bombs? That's why I'm trying to looking for smoke bombs here. Because there is the optional whiz with the smoke bombs, so I'm thinking. Should have countered. Grenade. Using every opportunity to try and fulfill the optionals. Right, so we did 4.
I'm going after Prince.
4 stunned by that. Whether we're going to clear the other optional objective, I'm not sure.
Stop.
We need to catch him. Right, remember, no killing him. Just got to catch him.
There, the coins. Come on, man. We can work this together.
He has to throw coins to kind of stop us. And smoke. Oh, I shouldn't have run into that.
Stay your blade, kid.
Come on, we got to catch Kid.
Wait.
Definitely quick, isn't he?
Jim, stop.
I've got him. Got him.
Damn you old strats, keep your natty hands off me.
I have to web swing everywhere just to be
let you kill
fast.
those
Several
men.
places.
Not until
But that's the
I
thing,
find
people can
Sage.
buy a game and then
I've been
complain about the
stalking
story.
that pig for a
So
week
it's the
now,
same thing.
charting his moves, and here I find not one but 2 of my targets, and you rob me of both.
Patience, man.
At the end of the day,
Have your kills.
if you buy a game
When I
and you
locate
spend
the
your own
Signus,
money on it,
you're helping me
and you
take
dislike the
Prince.
way it plays, you dislike
Got
the
that.
missions or the story, that's your prerogative. So people complain about it, I don't have an issue with. Because it's they've paid their own money to play it, so it's their choice. Okay, so we found the optionals. We didn't kill 4 gunners. We didn't kill 5 guards stunned by smoke bombs. Mainly because we didn't know the optional objectives were there until right at the end. So that's one of the missions we're going to have to go back and finish later on, when we go for the 100% completion. I'm assuming you do need to do optional objectives for the platinum. I'm assuming that's the case. But we won't really know that until later. Towards the end of the story when we actually look at trophies. But we finished the mission. Kid isn't happy. Kid wants to go and take out the Sage, and obviously Edward's trying not to because he wants the money. Right, we are near another viewpoint, so while we're here, it's probably worth clearing that. Let's have a quick look where we're heading next. So the next mission is actually here, but whilst we're here, let's clear the viewpoint. We're right next to it. May even get the shanty and the chest while we're here as well. Not too worried about these Assassination Contracts. At the minute, we will go to them. But at the minute, story is the main kind of thing we want to focus on. Thanks for the like with us, much appreciated. I don't want to sound like a grandpa. Well, but back in your day, when I was 16, just running into a wall in games or something we all beg for. PRC gameplay games, we're not people who bored and complain about doing missions with a lot of actions. Sage will always explored and the game's plot will make more sense. The base plot doesn't seem to be Valhalla. Thing is, pre-ordering's the big one, isn't it now? People pre-order a game and it's not quite what they expected. I know I've been burnt a few times with pre-ordering. You know, what you expect the game to be doesn't end up being that way. I can't get up there, can I? No. Whether it's the gameplay is different to what you expected, there's bugs or whatever. So I've been burnt a few times on pre-ordering. So I'm a little bit more reluctant now to pre-order things. And I think that's where a lot of the complaints come from. It's when the mechanics that you expect to be in a game suddenly aren't there or don't work. Everyone has the right to complain, especially when you spend your own money. The only time complaints annoy me is when someone says something is bad when they haven't given it a go. So you get these people that play for 5 minutes and then criticise something. I thought we could climb up there because of the way it was looked, but maybe not. They criticise something after 5 minutes of play. That to me is a little bit unfair. You're bored of games, you love to explore and see what you can find, those one like that's free games. Absolutely. Everyone gets bored of some things every now and then. But as I say, if you're someone you spend your own money on these things, it's your choice whether you enjoy them or not. You reckon Ivor and Bassam are similar to Sages? Oh, that's interesting. I haven't made that connection myself just yet. Interesting to see how that works in a minute. Okay, we have got a we're allowed here, so it's no real issue walking around here, I suppose. Can I reach that? No. Okay. Can that one though? I'm not going to be able to climb up, am I? That's annoying. Okay, so we need to get back up there to get that shard whilst we're here. It makes sense. We've got to get the doorway again, climb back up, and we'll quickly grab the shard. We've got the viewpoint though, so the viewpoint's done. We are going to head for the main story. We're just going to try and clear what we can along the way if possible. I think this church needs some work. There's a few patched holes here that need fixing by the looks of things. Right, where's my shard? It is there. I think I'll just... There we go. Kingston shard is done. One of 13 shards around Kingston. Viewpoint is the important thing. There we go. So we're heading over this way. So anything along the way will clear. So shard over here. Chest. Shanty. I don't think it's worth us upgrading weapons and things yet. We are okay the way they work. We haven't long got the new pistols, which are really a lot better than we had previously. Okay, there's a shard. That's what we're after. I just need to find the way to there. That makes sense. Tree probably then, I think. Tree and a cross. Sounds the right way. Sounds, looks the right way. There we go. Poor jump, but we did it. Okay, there's a chest just along here, so we'll grab that whilst we're here. Hear it shimmering away. There we go. I think there's a fine line between complaining and whining. I feel that these days people whine more than complain. These people get offended or upset. Yeah, I can kind of understand that. It's the most fun in the entire series. Really wonderful like Assassination is a good game. Yeah, Unity does give you a lot more opportunity to create your own way of playing, doesn't it? Yeah, I see what you're saying about whining and complaining, but like I say, if you spend your money, then you spend your money. So if you don't enjoy the game, you can complain about it. I just disagree when people complain after 5 minutes. They haven't given it enough chance. That's what annoys me. But, you know, it's just the day and age we're in now. I think also it's a lot easier to complain these days, isn't it? A lot easier for people to see your complaint, because obviously so much more is online. Right, we've done quite well as shanties so far. Whether that will continue, I don't know, as currently this one is getting away from me. We have done well so far. It flew away. I was just behind it. It flew away. So the shanty started over here. So what I'm going to do is wait for it. We'll give it a second. It doesn't take long for them to reappear. We've been lucky a couple of times. We've waited for it. It's reappeared exactly where we're standing. And we've obtained it really quickly. Other times it's gone the opposite direction. But I wasn't that far behind. But shanties are the one thing I was worried about, just because of how difficult they can be. This way it doesn't reappear now, isn't it? Because I'm stood here waiting for it. Come on, shanty. They don't normally take that long, from what I found. The minute I walk away, it's going to reappear. Let's have a look where we're heading next anyway, while we're waiting. So main story here, there is a viewpoint I'd like to get first, but it depends what the mission is, because sometimes they auto start. So we'll see what happens there. The restaurant system, but every restaurant I went to, things were near perfect. I think some people are just more happy to give an honest, or give their opinion. Just as I moved, it came back. Try that one out. As I moved, it came back. Right, we're going to give the shanty another attempt. I think that's where I lose it, is there. I'm just a little bit slow climbing up there. I've got it. Shanty achieved. They're nowhere near as bad as I expected, to be fair. They are doable. We'll just have a quick look at the Animus database. So this is the shanty. We just gained "Good morning, ladies all." I'm not going to sing it. I did the first couple when we first achieved shanties, but we won't. We'll wait for the people on board our ship to sing for us. Animus database is landmark, parish church and watchtower. Okay. The people are the one thing that I think are the really interesting bit. Right, main story then. I don't know if we get the viewpoint first. It depends how the mission starts. To the point where people try to please now outside finding things to make almost perfect. Yeah, but then you always in America food is more than you expect, depending on where you're from. But they are normally big plates of food in America, so that's not unusual to have more than you could eat. Like I say, I think everyone's entitled to their opinion, and I think it's how you deal with that opinion that matters. Too many people don't allow people's opinions to be given a chance, if that makes sense. I'm trying to work out how we got up here. You know, someone gives an opinion and everyone shouts them out for being wrong. An opinion can't be wrong, it is their view on things. So I think more people need to be more understanding of other people's views. And I think that's the big thing. People are too quick to criticise when someone voices an opinion. I think this is a viewpoint here, isn't it? And I don't know if I can just... I think I can get it before we do the mission. Maybe able to get it before the mission. I like having the viewpoints done. It just makes life a lot simpler to see what's going on. Difficult to see on the windmill where you're actually aiming to climb up, to be fair. Oh, okay, the mission is there. So I think I need to click it to start the mission. So we'll synchronise and then start. So at least we have the viewpoint first. Some opinions can be subjectively wrong, and also in debate opinions can be wrong at times. See, in a debate, no opinion's wrong because you're debating a subject based on your own personal views and beliefs. So that doesn't make it wrong. That just makes it different to your opinion. Right, here we go. Have you felt so hot from the weather to the point where you've got on heat chills?
You prefer
yes.
meeting in a pub?
Yeah, I feel the heat really easily.
I came to Kingston chasing a
and I struggle.
getting pissed.
So I've got to the point. It's basically heat chills are overheating. This, Your body can't cool itself down enough.
Prince you're after. I want his prisoner.
We're after the sage as well, Edward. Careful who you cross.
It's a little bit of a warning there from
Let the
Kit.
best man win.
There's guards patrolling that property from end to end. Looks to me like they use bells to signal trouble. See there? We'll want to disable those before pushing too far. With so many men about, we can't rely on stealth.
The map treasure. I don't know. Normally it tells you if there's a treasure on the island you're on. And it hasn't popped up to say that.
Ready?
So we're working with Kid on this one.
Your name's not James, is it?
Not most days. Come on.
Edward's finally realised Kid isn't quite who he says he is. So for this one, I do need to check optional. We need to sabotage the bow towers. We need to use 2 berserk darts on brutes and use sleep darts on gunners. ×2. This we should be able to achieve. Hopefully. But we also need to disable all the 3 bell towers. So. Obviously keep an eye on where Kid is. I think that's important. We need to keep an eye on where gunners are, brutes. And see if we can use our darts. So what we'll do, we'll change the darts. Sleep darts first.
If you see Prince before I do, kill him and there'll be a bit of coin in it for you. Alright?
Damn, man. How is it you're a woman?
Christ, Edward. Is that something that needs explaining? Now, I'm here to do a job. I'll let you be amused later.
Right. See, brutes there. They're brutes, aren't they? So actually, can we... Berserk darts. I'm pretty sure they're brutes. Yes, that's 1. I'm happy for the guards to fight each other for a minute. The brutes will take out a lot of them, I think. I wonder if I can do another brute. No, they'll move too quick. I was going to quickly do another brute. But that's one of the optionals already nearly done. Is that another brute there? It is, isn't it? There we go. 2 brutes done. Let's let them fight each other for a minute. We've got no rush at this point. I want to change back to sleep darts. Let them deal with themselves. I had an inkling, mainly because of how they look, but I wasn't 100%, so I've not said anything. But, you know, and also, the story hasn't told us anything yet, so it's best to leave it until the story does. So I'm sure you had a map with a windmill on it. We may have done. Hang on. Treasure maps. That's the house. We've got that one, which we didn't do. That's the one with the windmill. 442118. So the way to check.
Hey, wasn't that Spanish fella meant to come up here for a visit? Torres or something?
422, wasn't it? Wrong button. No, so it's 422. This is 623. So you've got coordinates as well, which help you understand where they could be.
You're right.
Right, gunners we've got to keep an eye out for. We need to sleep dart gunners. We've destroyed I think we've killed 2 of the brutes now, so that will help us. Right, we need to get this bell tower. There's a lot of people around, isn't there? So, this guy here, we do need to take out. In the bush. Okay, that's done. This is where slow and steady. No, I know they're not 100% accurate. The coordinate though is for the island itself. It's not a coordinate for the location. Take a look at Kingston's numbers. Kingston's numbers, yeah, that's what we did. Just lead you to the basic location. Yeah, so the basic location, this whole island, is the same coordinates. So the coordinates are for one island. They're not for the location of the treasure. Okay. We have got a brute behind us. I do need to deal with him, ideally, I think. Best way of doing this. I wonder if we get people to fight the brute again. It's all being aware of where people are looking as well. Kill him. Thank you. Right. If he can see us, we can see him, which means I need him to turn, and in theory I might be able to sleep dart him. You know, you're not dumb, it's fine. A lot of people think it's the location, but it's not. They're all about the island it's on. Right, gunner is down. To be fair, we could sleep dart the same gunner several times. That would count. So we keep an eye on him in case he wakes up. Where's this guy? This will be slow and steady, admittedly, because we need to make sure we take the bells out. Come here.
Intruder!
Okay. Still a few to deal with here, isn't there? I'm wondering, berserk darts may be on one of these 2. And hopefully it takes out a few people at the same time. Mainly because the brute then takes the person out that's in our way. He's no, the gunner's still up there, so we do need to now put him to sleep again. Come on, take him out for us. First time I've really used the darts that much. There we go. Right, now this should be a lot easier now to do, in theory. Didn't see him there. Oh, that was close. Did not see him there. You're asleep. Right, there's another guy. Got to do this before the gunner wakes up. We've already cleared the optional. That's the important part. The optional is done. quickly knock him out. And in here, down. Right, there's another guy here. Gunner's now back awake again, so we've got to be aware of him. Where's he looking? He's looking directly where we're heading. Need him to turn round, don't we? These ones are definitely about taking your time. You've got to be smart with these, I think. Right, he's turned. There we go. Come back down here. Right, lots of guards here. Again, I think darts are probably our best friend right now. I've still got some berserk darts left. So far, you liking Edward more than Connor. Both are good in their own way. I think Connor's backstory is more interesting currently, because obviously of where he came from and how that developed. We're not far enough in with Edward to understand his backstory and how he develops yet. But yeah, I enjoy Connor's backstory immensely, that's the thing. Did that help? Right, there's one there, one's over there, and there is still one over there as well. Okay. We're good. We're good. I'm just trying to be so careful, but at the same time, not obviously just wait forever. Okay, are they all... Where are they all looking? There's one walking towards us over there. There's a gunner as well on top of there we need to deal with. I wonder if I should berserk the gunner. Would he start firing at random people?
Bastards in the sights.
He does. I'll take that. Why is he running for the bell? I didn't quite go to plan because he went running for the bell. Managed to take him out, luckily. Okay, maybe making the gunner go berserk wasn't the best plan. The only thing that I dislike about the colonial Assassin's Creed games is the fact that you can literally kill every enemy by yourself. Yeah, no, it's like a one-man army, isn't it? And obviously you can see the issues there. Oh, stealth is definitely optional. Yeah, it is definitely more you can run in, take everyone out, and not have to worry too much. Right, we managed to avoid the guy setting off the alarm for us. Gunner is down. Last bell. Okay, I think we're safe to go for a minute. Let's go across. I would like some more berserk darts if possible. We can craft actually, can't we? Let's see if we can craft some berserk darts. It's the one thing we kind of short on now. And they do work really well. Yeah, we've got plenty of bones. Can I only craft one at a time? Can only craft one at a time. That's a little bit annoying. So we'll craft 5, so we're full again. Unity handled this better though, where you use stealth and it will be more effective and things will go more smoothly. Absolutely. When you make a bad choice, actually you got into combat, yeah. I think, yeah, I do agree on Assassin's Creed 3 with that one, that, you know, there are lots of times you run in as a one-man army and you take everyone on, it doesn't matter. Whereas in other Assassin's Creeds, you actually have to take your time, you have to be careful, otherwise it ends up going badly wrong. I'm going to whistle this guy. Don't know if he might not come actually. No, so we're going to head across. Got to be aware of the gunner, that's the other thing. I think he's up there, isn't he? Thing is, I don't want to berserk a gunner again now, because we know if we berserk a gunner, someone runs for the alarm. That was a bad decision last time. I think he's looking away from us now. Into the bush. Thank you. Right. These guards are facing different directions, that's helpful. Right, we need to make a decision how we're going to do this. We have got Berserk Darts. That may be the answer, to be fair. Another guy there. The bet is there. There's a guy by a hay bale as well, which probably could be used to our advantage. I do like scoping things out and just making sure, alright, this is going to go the way I want it to. Doesn't always work the way I think it will. Should handle combat similar to Batman Arkham games and some of the Spider-Man games where it's fun and not too cartoony. I don't find it's cartoony though. Do you find the combat cartoony then? Right, berserked him. Hopefully he'll kill a few first. Come on, take him out. One punch, but he takes a hit with swords quite happily. One punch and he takes the other guy out. How does that work? Right, berserk them two. All I want is to be able to get to that hay cart, really. Ah, that would work well. Brutes out. Come on, take him out. No. Okay, he's running off now to take people on. As long as they're busy with him, we're all good. Oh, there's a guy there. Nearly got seen. Right, all 3 bells are now sabotaged. I'm about to be seen. I'm not here. I wasn't there. You imagined it. We're gonna meet with James Kidd now. Up there.
Hey, come back! Are you furious?
So I've always been of the persuasion we don't kill unless we have to. I am finding in this you have to a lot more than other games. Even Assassin's Creed 3 we were slow in killing. We only ever did it as a last resort, but in this I am finding you need to kill a lot more. I'm not going to get him to come here from there. Where's he going to look? I'll do. Turn round. Thank you. Okay, is there anyone else to worry about? I don't think there is. Let's head for Kidd. We've done the optionals as well, which is a bonus.
Hold! Stand your ground!
Please.
But yeah, no, I disagree with the combats with Batman or Spider-Man games. The only downside to them is the combat is very button bashy, whereas this is a lot more tactical, I feel.
Take an arm, lass.
Bless you, lads.
But the timing side of things is definitely spot on with Batman and Spider-Man. Right, Kidd has taken him out. We are going to keep calling him Kidd for the time being. There are guards in here, obviously, so we do need to be careful.
Mortal, Mr. Prince says to keep your eyes peeled tonight. Says there's some men about bent on making trouble.
I'll spread the word.
Okay. We obviously need to take some of these guys out. Come on, over here. We're going to locate Lauren's friends. Alright, boots down. Obviously I don't want a full-on fight if we can avoid it. We may not have much of a choice though. In fact, while we're thinking about this, let's move to guns. Just in case they're needed.
He's mine!
Didn't see these two here. I did see them, but I thought I could assassinate, but didn't quite go to plan. Right, managed to take out 4 of them. Actually worked better than I was expecting. Yeah, that wasn't the best thing to do, but we did it. Lauren Pins and Latouche look exactly the same, do they? Okay. I'm not going to Google it now because it's going to ruin the story for me, isn't it? Right. I don't know if we... There's a chest somewhere. I can hear it making a noise, to be fair. I think it must be above. We need to go up, I think, don't we? But they're dealt with, at least. Is there a guard walking around here? I think there is. Is he inside? Might be inside, actually. There is a chest, I just don't know where it is. I can hear it. We can synchronise viewpoint, actually, can't we, over here? It may allow us to. I think I've got to go through that window. I just thought, while we're here, can we synchronise viewpoint? It's done then. It's another one finished. Another one cleared. But yeah, I'm always, with these kind of things, I'm always really slow and careful, I think. It's the best way of being to avoid massive fights, although I did go and try and take out 2 and end up killing 4. We all make mistakes. There is a bell actually out the back as well we're going to be aware of. Alright, let's go in the window. Let's take out the guard first, I suppose. There we go. Okay, we're in the house. Right, there's the treasure. That's what I could hear making a noise. Okay. Now. We're locating Prince. I've got no clue where he's going to be. I'm assuming back garden. Wow. It does say eagle vision, but I'm also aware that we also need to be careful of being seen ourselves. Like that. Yeah, there's a guard. Is he going to come around? If he is, we can take him out. Corner assassination, which is fine. No, he's gone through a doorway. Thought he's going to come after us then. Chest here. Okay, is he just going to do a loop? Yeah, I think he is. So we'll do a corner assassination on this guy and then we'll see if we can locate him. There is a rifleman just at the top there. Corner assassination. Missed those actually in Revelations. Didn't really manage to do as many. Okay. This tells me if we can, once us use eagle vision, Friends is around here somewhere. But yeah, I'm wary of being seen. I miss like throwing knives and stuff like that. Things that are silent. Right, it's in the middle house. I miss them silent kind of weapons that we utilised so well in previous games. Okay. Prince is in here. We've located him. We've got to kill him. Okay. Well, that shouldn't be too bad from where we are, to be fair. Is there only one assassin you like over the rest? I would always, whenever someone asks me that, I always go for the same thing, and then my answer is always Assassin's Creed 1, because it was the first one I ever did, always has that special place for me. And the views back when it came out were very... You hadn't seen them in any other game. It was a completely different way of playing. You know, riding towards Jerusalem and seeing that view of the desert was incredible. Obviously, it's only got better over the years.
But you cannot make it move.
But yeah, I always go with Assassin's Creed 1. There is a rumour, PlayStation 3 games are going to be playable on PS4s and 5s, or at least 5s, I'm not sure about the 4s, very soon. They've started appearing in the PlayStation Store. If that's true, we will finally be able to do Assassin's Creed #1 on the channel. Hopefully.
I found your man.
When you smoke, it feels like you get goosebumps. That's just you. And I don't smoke, I've not smoked for years now.
That was just a ruse. We've come here to save your ass from this slaver.
Save me? I work for Mr. Prince.
Well then he's a poor man to call master. He meant to sell you out to the Templars.
This took a turn.
You can't trust anyone, it seems.
Okay, he rang the bell.
Roberts!
Looks like we're fighting. Assassin's Creed 1 was always I'll catch my chat in a second. I want to die at this point. Escape the area and hide.
Run! See you on the other side.
So we actually don't need to fight these guys. The idea is to run. Any more? Come on. That's the big downside. I think one of the big things is a bit weird about this is if you had this many men surrounding one guy, you would attack at once, wouldn't you? You wouldn't just wait for one at a time. And that's where the mechanics were a bit off back here, because they don't all attack at once. It has got better with Valhalla, but it's still not perfect. Right, we need to run and hide according to this. So let's get out of here. That's where height becomes your best friend. I knew they were always going to see me. Let's just check there's no more optional objectives. No, there isn't. Cool. Oh, I've been tackled. I've never been tackled like that before, though. Grenade! Get away from the grenade. But one thing I can do for the counter, I'm trying to change weapons for a minute. I'm trying to put... Run! Away from the grenade. I was going to try and do smoke bombs, to be fair. Why do we always get tackled like that? Right, smoke bomb. Smoke bomb. Oh, we did take a hit, but smoke bomb does work.
Hello! Help me, damn it!
So many soldiers around. Obviously there will be. See you later. Right, we've got to become anonymous, so obviously we've got to be hiding while they haven't seen us climb into here. I think we're safe. In theory, we might not be actually. Yeah, they saw me do that. Okay. You still after me? Let's go. Where smoke bombs would make a massive difference. I think they're still looking. Can I get in here and not be seen? No, he saw me go in. The set piece kills like that are pretty cool. When they work well, they look really good. Right, new objective: meet James Kidd. We are safe. We're away. Let's see if we can now just replace some of our good stuff we use there. Smoke bombs saves me crafting, and then we'll meet James Kidd. That didn't do it too badly, I don't think. I think the smoke bombs were definitely the one to use. It's not really any more smoke bombs, though, is it? No. Okay, James Kidd time. Let's see what he has to say, and I'll catch him on chat as well.
Lost your man again, did you?
It was way ahead of its time. It looks beautiful.
Robert
It does
is a
look
devil
amazing
with
still.
A queer aversion to kindness.
Dialogue was extremely mature.
Suppose that's
Is it
two
not
men
a single
I've lost
joke?
today.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah,
So-
it does look to be the way it's going.
What's your real name, lass?
A lot of philosophy,
Mary Reid,
debates,
my
and
mum.
psychological conversations.
And them I call friends.
Okay. I'm looking forward to
Not
going back
heard
to
of
it.
it to
You know, if it, and that is what is going on at the
One
minute.
man
Some
knew as well.
PS3 games have appeared in the PlayStation Store, but they haven't announced how they're going to be used. It's part of this new mix. I think that by the sounds of it, they're mixing PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus into a similar thing like Game Pass for Xbox. We failed. How did I not do a second dart on a gunner? I thought I'd done two. I didn't realise I'd messed that up. I thought I had done that. That's annoying. I didn't notice I hadn't done a gunner with a sleep dart. That would have been easy to do as well. I didn't notice we hadn't done it. It's because we've darted the same guy, so we didn't count. Okay, it's a mistake on my part. So we're going to have to go back and finish that one again. We'll add that to the list for 100% completion. Death of a Salesman trophy achieved. So that's That's main mission associated, I would have said. Okay, where do we go from here? So, obviously this is still needed to be cleared. It's still a red area. There's chests and things. While we're here, it might be worth quickly running in, trying to clear everything before we leave this area. Main story-wise, where are we looking? I couldn't see where the main story was taking us, actually. Oh, main story is all the way back over here in Nassau. So, Nassau. We have to actually head back over there. We can fast travel, admittedly. But whilst we're here, is it better to clear Kingston of different things? There's still lots to do here. But I wonder if it's worthwhile that we're here that's doing it. Assassin's Creed would have no complaints on people if it was similar to Hitman, where you'd have levels which you need to play stealthy in different time periods, make your own path. We did a Berserk Dart, didn't we? I forgot all about that. They'd still get complaints though. People will always complain if it's not the way they want things. The same as the original Assassin's Creed fans dislike the way the game's gone now. The new fans that like the way the RPG versions are will dislike the early games. You've got no way of... You can't please everyone, unfortunately. That's what makes making games so difficult. Okay, I think I kind of want to sneak in here, clear it, and then we know that's done. This may not be as easy as I think it sounds. But that's kind of my hope. Sneak in, get the treasures, get out. If we do get in trouble, we will fight our way through. But we'll see. But yeah, the next main mission is in Nassau. Okay, chest is there. I'm annoyed that I didn't pass the main story. I'm annoyed that I messed that up.
Stop!
Pressed it. Caught the left thumbstick then. Right, we did it. Chest is here. Gunner is up there, we need to be aware of him, but more sleep darts. Okay, so next one to clear in here was the Animus Fragment, and then we've got a chest on the way out. And then I suppose we should run across here and clear that as well. And then that's that bit done. There's still lots to do in Kingston, but it's how long we spend doing it before keeping the main story moving. That's the question. It's always a hard balancing act. Right, are the soldiers in here, or they all disappeared now? Sometimes they disappear after the mission's complete. There's a few, I think. It's not as bad as it was. I don't know where the fragment is either. We're going to have to find roughly location and try and... I don't know if it's high or low. Okay, there is a gunner somewhere up here. There's my fragment. There's the gunner.
You heard him, you fussy.
Gunner's down. Okay, fragments here. Jump then. He won't jump. He won't jump up and get it. That's annoying. I need him to stand up. No, don't do that. Okay. That's a little bit frustrating. I can't just jump up to get it. We need to figure out why. I can see it there, I just can't actually achieve it. Okay. That's a new one. I wasn't expecting that to be an issue. He won't jump up. In GTA 3, everyone has dialogue with the main protagonist. Really? Wow. Okay, I'm not sure how we're going to clear this one. Mainly because I just can't jump up. Yeah, that is the fine line. We like to clear as we go. That's the normal play style. There are times you kind of feel you're spending too much time clearing and the story's not progressing. And it's trying to get that decent amount of each. I'm a little bit confused at how we're going to achieve this one. Just because he won't stand up. Ah, jump. He actually allowed me to jump then. I just had to keep going back up and down. It did allow us to jump eventually. So that one is done. There is one more chest to clear. And then this area is done. Obviously the issue is guards, but we should be okay. Careful. Yeah, I had to hang and then go different ways back on and off. And eventually it worked to allow us to grab it. So that was a bonus. Right, one chest and then we can get out of here for good. And yeah, it's just deciding whether we carry on. A lot of these areas you stay in for a while. Like we'll come back to Kingston, I'm sure. Sometimes there's no rush to clear things because you know you're coming back. But yeah, we do try and clear as we go. But it's not. Sometimes it's easier to just leave it and come back later on. There was a chest over the other side, wasn't there? I thought while we're up this high. There's a warehouse as well. Okay. I think I'm trying to work out the best course of action. I want to keep the story flowing, and the minute the story is quite in its infancy. So there's lots of the map we obviously haven't been to. So my thinking is obviously story should be the priority at this point, if that makes sense. I can't fast travel while we're in a red area either, so I've got to get out of this area. But yeah, I think the story should be the priority. And I've got a feeling, and I don't know for sure because I can't remember, that we'll come back here anyway in the future. So because of that, it makes me think we don't have to wait too much on clearing. Now, we do have another choice to make. Do we fast travel back to Nassau, or do we sail there instead? That's the other question. Right, the one thing I would like to do is take these guards out. It's not going to allow me to drop, is it? Okay, double assassination. This will get me in trouble. No, that guy's decided to walk away. Happy days. I wanted this because this has a manuscript in it, and that's what I wanted. Oh. Okay, I do want to look at the manuscript. Oh, he punches me every time. We've got to break the counter and then break defense. Right, so we have got an animus database to look at because of the manuscript we just gained. But yeah, it's when we fast travel to Nassau, we sail there. I'm not against fast travelling. Obviously, you miss out on exploration, but it's quite a way to go. I'm thinking, while we're here, let's grab this viewpoint. Manuscript. Oh, we've got a warehouse as well to clear. Might clear the warehouse while we're here. That should give us some decent amounts. Database. Animus database. The manuscript was the document. And this... have we not looked at that? I think we had looked at that one. This is the one we just gained, which is a magnificently surreal portrait of the Holy Roman Emperor Rudolph II, painted in the 16th century by the singular Giuseppe Arcimboldo. Note what appears to be Paris japonica bloom in the fore, taken from the collection from Peter Beckford. I enjoy reading those. People-wise, we have now got something else, haven't we? Who did we get? Mary Reid. Okay, so Mary Reid or James Kidd, depends which way you want to look at it. You went 100% this area, then fast travel. Okay. Templar Hunt. You want the Templar Hunts, don't you? Well, I'm quite happy to do it. So Mary Reid, obviously we know him as James Kidd, but it's not him. Of all the infamous West Indies pirates, Mary Reid stands out as one of the most mysterious and inscrutable. No one is sure when she was born, with most speculation ranging over almost a decade, between 1685 and 1695. According to Charles Johnson, a frequently unreliable source, her mother began dressing Mary in boys' clothes from a very early age, with the hope of passing off as another man's son. No, not sure how this will play with average audiences. Have we ever done a market survey on cross-dressers? In her teens, Mary evidently harnessed her skill for disguise to secure a job aboard a ship. Taking the sea, she worked her way forward until she found a position in the British Navy. Still disguised as a man, she saw action in battle, though owing to the conflicting reports of her birth, we cannot be certain of the battle. It was during these skirmishes that Mary met her first husband, so the author of the General History of Parat's claims, a Flemish soldier who had evidently fought beside her. But this union was not fated to remain intact, as Mary's husband was killed soon after their marriage. With few reasons to remain in Europe, Mary sailed to the West Indies. It is unclear what transpired in the years following, but it is almost certain that she resumed the practice dressing as a man. We also assume Mary continued working aboard ships, improving her skills as a sailor and swordsman. By 1715 or 1716, it was likely she had visited her fellow sailors in Nassau, though perhaps not for the same reasons. It's always interesting to see the history behind some of the characters. Helps you understand more where they're coming from. If you're not bothered, then sail on, pick up the treasure along the way. We've already cleared the treasure along the way, so that's actually where we came from for this mission. So we did quite a lot of them. Mary Reid and Anne Bonny were real life people. Yes, they were. A lot of the people in this were real life people. We need to find the key for the warehouse while we're here, actually. We'll do the viewpoint first. But yeah, a lot of the pirates you talk to and meet in this, they were real pirates. Obviously, over time, history has inflated probably what they achieved to some degree, and there's elaborations on what they did, but they were still notorious at the time. Okay, we need to locate the key holder to the warehouse. While we're here, let's clear the warehouse. It's good to get what we need from it. I'm too far away, I think, to actually do it properly from there. Okay, trees, we'll use them to our advantage. I like staying high. Okay, can we see the key holder? No, annoyingly. So keep an eye on that guy, he's going to keep turning round, so that's going to be a bit wary of him. I don't want to get seen by him up in the trees if I can help it. I think he will alert the guards if we're not careful. Where's the key holder? Okay, none of those. The key holder is there, so he is just inside the warehouse, or the part of the warehouse there. That's all we need to get to them. This shouldn't be too bad. Didn't see him over there. We need to get inside this doorway. Is he going to turn around, or are you staying looking at me? He's going to stay looking at me, isn't he? Key holder's coming back. These two over here as well. If he wasn't just going to carry on looking at me, I would actually sneak in. My thinking is berserk dart this guy. That stops him looking at us. Key guy's coming though, that's not what I wanted. Well, if key guy takes him out, that's not too bad. As long as he goes back into the warehouse. Yeah. Where's he running away now? He's gone back in his warehouse. Don't run away. Is he running away? Now worried I've messed things up by taking that guy out with Berserk Dart. Where's he going? I feel like I've messed things up. Because he's kind of disappeared on me.
You there?
Right, key guy's down. I'm gonna have to get in a bit of a fight here, I think.
Raise the alarm!
Are they ringing the alarm, aren't they, as well? This kind of went badly wrong very quickly, didn't it? Can't. Why don't we loot the body for the key? You haven't got it. Oh, okay, he did have a shot. I'm trying to shoot myself at those guys, but I can't quite get the shot away. Are we hidden or are we not? I don't know. If we are, I can go and get the key in a second. I think I am. I think we're okay. I didn't go to plan. I was more worried the key guy was getting away and that was going to cause us an issue. I've been seen straight away. Right, until we take these guys out, we can't actually get the key. I can't shoot them either. Okay, we're going to have to head up because it won't let me shoot these guys. This did go wrong very quickly, didn't it?
Stop him! Cut him off!
Stand up.
Futile! You can't take that! After him, hurry! There! Get him!
And you. Thank you very much. Right, they're gone. There is a guy over there. Oh, is he coming up after me? Come on.
Ha! He's trying to lose us!
Yeah, this didn't work the way I was hoping, to be fair, but there we go. I think we may have got away with it. Definitely didn't go to plan. Bear with me a second. More spam I've got to get rid of. It's amazing when things just go slightly wrong, how quickly it descends into a bit more of a chaos situation. Okay, let's get rid of the bell so there's no more reinforcement, shall we? Just in case. Right, let's loot the key. Warehouse is now ours. Let's loot the warehouse and then that's done. Decent amount of loot from that. There'll definitely be some jackdaw upgrades going on soon. Because that warehouse is now done. Okay. So that warehouse is cleared. It's empty currently. There is a chest over here. It's worth grabbing that. We need to go and unlock the tavern as well. It's currently locked. I don't know if we unlock it by going there or we unlock it by another means. Catch the courier. I'm not too worried about couriers. Okay, another chest done. So if we're going to clear Kingston before we go anywhere else, we need to head to the tavern then. See what's going on there. There's also a courier to find and catch. These normally give you a reward of money, I think, if you catch these guys. Well, this guy's very quick. I'm never going to catch that, am I? Yeah, he's gone. We'll catch one at some point. I think we've done one already previously. Right, where's my tavern? Marker disappeared. The tavern markers disappeared completely. We missed the chest actually. I've just noticed there's one over there. It's weird. Tavern was there a minute ago. I think it's because we started chasing the courier. I thought we were just bones which are now we're able to move and kill ourselves. We were just bones which are non-living objects. I wouldn't say we are bones, we're made up of bones, but I'm made of lots of other things as well. Okay, I wonder if there's a guards there. Okay, I don't know if I can get... Yeah, there we go, we did it. I was a bit unsure whether we'd get down there okay. Right, another chest looted. Obviously this is a red area, we have to be a little bit careful to get around in the game. But I believe we've now cleared this kind of end of the island. We're parodying high people. Okay, let's actually concentrate on what we're going to try and clear. The tavern's disappeared for some reason, I don't know why. But we might as well head north. If we're going to clear the island, we'll do the chest, then we'll do the assassination contract. Maybe our first assassination contract, to be fair. And then we'll clear the island, as we said. I think that's a good thing to do. As much cleared as possible. We've still got lots to do on NASA as well. We didn't clear it all previously, because we know we'll be back and forth. Tavern is now back. I don't know how you unlock Tavern. Let's have a look. I don't know if there's something... Beat up the thugs to unlock the Tavern. Okay. We need to beat up the thugs. So I'm assuming this guy and his mates. Tavern's a good way of recruiting new people to the ship as well. As I say, if your timing's okay, then you can do these fairly easily. No one attacks more than one at a time, so combat in this is okay. I wouldn't say it's brilliant. It does feel a little bit lazy, but then back when this was out in 2013, the mechanic for people attacking in one go didn't really happen in games. We've now got 25% total synchronization. I still feel the number's too high. We'll have a quick look in the tavern. What was the first ever game you played? The first game I ever played in my life would have been Pong. So, one of the first games ever where you had a white ball in the middle of the screen and two lines and you controlled the line up and down. Pong. Very basic. Okay, we've got a game here. Obviously, I'm not going to play games for me. We will have to do these at some point. We can recruit crew. It's going to cost us money to recruit crew. Why do I want to spend money on recruiting crew then? I didn't actually remember it cost money. We don't need to recruit crew. That's fine. I don't think there's anything else in here like this. There's a game to play. Yeah, there's nothing really in here. I thought there'd be more to do, but obviously the games are the big thing. So we can leave. I'm not going to pay money to recruit crew when we can find them for free out on the open water. But yeah, so that was the first ever game for me. And that was probably before you were born, Cass. Not to take the mickey out of your age or anything, but a long time ago. It's amazing. To be fair, my age is quite a good age in terms of games because I've seen the beginning and to what we have now, and I can vividly remember these things. So which means I can compare how far games have progressed in time, and I think that's quite cool being able to do that. The first ever game was pinball. I used to love the old pinball machines actually. When I grew up there was a social club and the weekends we'd go there, parents had drinks, but the pinball machine was my favourite by far because you go in and just try and beat the high scores. I've not played a decent pinball machine in years. You want about the one on PC? Yeah. Yeah, the proper pinball machines though, the old school ones. Really good fun. Right, Assassination Contract. I've gone past one and pick it up. There we go. So, £1,000 reward for this. The slave traders. A rather psychotic slave trader has been spotted doing his rotten business in the heart of the city. Kill him. Reward is 1,000 reals, and if we stay out of combat, we get a bonus 500. Obviously, we'll aim for the bonus. No guarantees. This is our first assassination contract, I'm pretty sure. So he is there. He's nearby. So we'll go and take him on. Staying out of combat, I think, will be key. Okay. I'd like to scope an area out so we can get a best kind of opinion of what we should be aiming for, but not always possible. A bit further away from where we were than I expected, to be fair. Right, there are gunners nearby as well, so we have to be wary of those. Stay out of combat is the optional. We want to achieve the optional. I also don't know what he looks like. The bench isn't bad guys then. One thing I could do, there's height here. So I'm thinking trees, height. Always use height to your advantage as much as possible. Okay. I also don't know where the guy is. We've seen him. There he is. Okay. So we found the guy. I'm hoping these guys won't see me in the tree, but sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Guards see me.
Have a line on him! There! Get him!
Okay, I failed this day out of combat. That's for certain, I think. I don't know. We killed a target.
I usually try and hit the groin. Very little a man can do you with a
We're just going to escape for a minute. I think I didn't do the optional. I've got a feeling we didn't achieve the optional. I didn't see how much money we gained. But I think we definitely got into combat there, didn't we? We can actually check. Side missions. Major location. Assassination contracts. Naval contracts. Where are they? Assassination contracts. This one. Slaves. 100%. We did get 100%. I'm surprised because we definitely got into combat. You remember an Atari game that you're flying a plane? You can't remember the game name though. And there's so many games back then that you don't remember the names of, but you just remember playing. I remember playing Mario when it first came out. The Mars mission, which is going to happen very soon, is going to be a massive failure since Elon Musk wants to rush rather than take precautions. I think most things in space, people are rushing when probably waiting will be better. Okay, let's go north. I think we should head there to clear that chest. We're going to work into here. Viewpoint. We've got warehouse to clear. If we're clearing Kingston, we'll work around the top and then come back to the middle. And we have got obviously the Templar Hunt to do as well. But I think that's trying to just do it in an orderly fashion. I think that's the best way of not, because that's the problem. People get fed up with clearing islands and things, but if you do them in an orderly fashion, it's not too bad. You can keep. It doesn't become annoying and grindy. It just carries on as normal. It all depends on your playstyle though. Before we leave, we will actually do all the upgrades and stuff. We'll just get all the money beforehand and clear everything, and then we'll decide what upgrades to do from there. Favourite game ever is Pro Beach Soccer on the PlayStation 2. Extremely old game, it's endless fun. Oh wow. See, I don't know if I can name my favourite game ever. Because I don't know what it would be. That's the weird thing. Favourite game ever is quite a vast thing, and I don't know what mine would be, to be fair. I'm hoping I'm in the right place for this. I think I am. Okay, there's a chest coming up, just up here. Kind of need to kind of bypass the warehouse until we've got the viewpoint, really, don't I? On the north side of Kingston. Otherwise it's a risk that we're not going to know really what's around us. There's a red area there, we don't know what that's about. Viewpoint is there. I kind of want to bypass lots of it. Viewpoint first and kind of head back a little bit. Just to ensure that we don't get ourselves into too much trouble too quickly. Nice to kind of know where you're heading. But yeah, I can't think what my favourite game would be. Okay, we are near the warehouse. There's a guy with a key nearby. I'd like to wait for that, but we may be able to do it now. As if we can locate the key holder. There's also a red area over there. I don't know what that's about for the minute. Warehouse is here. I wanted the viewpoint first, but I may be able to do this before we get the viewpoint, to be fair. Guard there. Where is the key holder? This is the important guy we need to deal with. Don't know, but what I'm going to do, I think Berserk Dart this guy. I do love Berserk Darting people, just because it takes other people out of the equation. Go and deal with the guy who's gone Berserk. It's not easy. He's going to stand there. That's not helpful. Alright, this guy's coming. Now he will. They're going to fight now. Fight didn't last long. Berserk guy took him out. Let him go and have some fun for a minute. Your number two favourite game is Red Dead Redemption 1. I like games with endless fun, which feels never ending. Every game will be something like, even if the internet goes down, you'll have nothing to do. Yes, I don't know. We used to work down one side of the island and back on the other side to clear things, like say everyone's playing. Yeah, everyone's play style's different. A lot of people wouldn't clear the islands, whereas obviously we're aiming for the platinum. We always try and clear everything. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. You have to play Ghost of Tsushima. That's Ghost of Tsushima is on our list to play. Obviously, I want to finish the Assassin's Creed franchise first, and we're going to have a bit of a pause in Assassin's Creed for Horizon Forbidden West as well. That's the big thing. And actually, that's a good point. So my PS5 will arrive before Forbidden West is out. So Forbidden West will be played on the PS5, which will be incredible graphically. There is too many different styles of games. There's too many. I think to have one clear favourite is difficult because of how many different styles there are. You know, you can say your best sports game, your best RPG, your best platformer, then it's a different story because you can narrow it down. Well, I wasn't expecting to get one, but during yesterday's stream, they went live. A company that I've got an account with, and I've managed to get one, which is buy now, pay in 12 months. And obviously the aim is in 12 months' time. My insurance hopefully will be a bit more sorted, and I will have some money free from them, and it's all good. So my PS5 is arriving at the end of the month. I wasn't expecting it, but it kind of happened. I got an alert to say it gone live at this place, and I managed to get one, which was quite lucky, to be fair. A game in which you love everything about it. Yeah, so I can't name one game. Right, we are meant to be looking for the warehouse here. The guy with the key. Trying to alert this guy to me, but he's not going to come, is he? Right, we need to take this guy out. Why is this guy not being alerted to our whistle? We've got pirates to save as well. Okay, where is the... Right, that guy over there has got the key. That's what we need to deal with. He's got the key. There's pirates to save as well. One good game we could play is Ghost Recon. Ghost Recon was actually not too bad. Yeah, I wasn't expecting, like I say, it just means the right... Hopefully it means, and I don't know for sure until we get it and sort things out and set everything up. In theory, it means the streams will be better quality, because the graphics for you guys on the stream will be better. From what I've been told, that should be a big thing. And, yeah, so graphically the stream should be better. For me, obviously, graphically it'll be better. I'm trying to take out the guy, but I can't. Key holders there. Save the pirates as well. Okay, I'm just trying to work out the best way of doing this. So obviously having a big old fight. Is this guy going to come round? Obviously, we're going to try and clear Kingston before moving on, so we do need to get the warehouse cleared. Thank you. You're lucky over here. The place might release once a month. Yeah, they do get sold out really quickly. That's why it was during the stream of Genshin Impact yesterday. I paused the game for a minute just to do this, and it just worked out. You know, I think I was quite lucky. They weren't all sold out by the time I was in the queue and stuff. What's this guy doing?
I'll enjoy this.
Okay, this didn't work out the way I wanted to. Although the key holder's still here. He's running now. Don't run. Where's he gone? I keep pressing that accidentally. Right, loot the key. We've got the key now. He always tries to run away. Okay, we do need to go and rescue these two over here. He shot one. He shot both and we failed to save them, which wasn't the plan. I was hoping to save both of them, but we kind of got seen doing so, and that obviously was an issue. Reinforcements are incoming as well. I've got to get back discreet again before I can open the warehouse. This guy needs to be stopped ringing that bell for a start. Right, he can shoot his own man. I'm off. As I say, if we hide now, that should clear the wanted level. We can just then run into this warehouse and get it done. It didn't go quite to plan. We didn't manage to get the pirates, but we got the warehouse. Yeah, so your wife's doing the same thing with the salary sacrifice. Yeah, I said I was in no rush. If I didn't get one, I didn't get one. It wasn't a big deal for me, but it just happened up. We got quite lucky yesterday, and it works in our favour. Are these gonna? Yeah, they are gonna stop looking for us. There we go. So, why has he gone yellow again? Okay. Can we sleep dart both of them? Right, now we can get into the warehouse because they're both sleep darted. It won't last long, but it should be long enough to gain the loot. There we go, we've plundered the loot. It's another warehouse clear. We're getting there with Kingston. But yeah, like I say, I wasn't in no rush, it just happened to work out. And we've done it. And like I say, hopefully you guys will see the difference in the streams and quality of the graphics and stuff. So that should help massively. Not that I think the quality is bad. On the PS4, the quality is pretty good still. But when I've watched the streams back and had a look at stuff, I don't think the quality is that bad. Okay. Viewpoint to get here. And then that should then show us anything else we need to do while we're here. There was a circular restricted area and we don't know why, so that'd be interesting to see what that's going on there. Why can't I climb up anymore here? There we go. No, I wouldn't stream a GTA game, mainly because I'm not a fan of them. I've played all of them, and I'm not a fan at all. Obviously the story's one thing, but obviously going around killing people for the fun of killing them bores me. So that's what puts me off with GTA. And you know, I know you can say you don't have to go around killing people, but you kind of do. But yeah, even the story is okay, but it's not the most gripping story, is it? That's the thing. So yeah, for me, it's of no real interest. I don't know where this courier is, to be fair. So we'll just focus on the chest for the minute. We do need to head back. That circular restricted area has a chest there. It's just appeared up. Now these two won't turn round, because they never do. It was the same in Revelations and Brotherhood. They don't turn round when you jump in behind them. Escaping's a different story, although I should be fine. That's always amused me that you can go behind two people guarding a chest, and they don't turn round when you're there. Okay, what else is next to clear? So we've done everything north. We haven't found rabbits yet. It's something we do need to catch rabbits at some point. We got a shard, animus fragment. We do need this chest. There's another animus fragment here. Still quite a bit to do in Kingston. We're not getting it done that quickly. LA Noire, I've seen bits and pieces, and it interests me. Story, I'm not sure how good the story is, but yeah, they are different, but they're not very highly rated for some reason. But every time I spoke to someone about them, they've had good things to say. It's one of those weird ones where, you know, they're not rated highly, but actually people really like them. Oh, I missed it. Come on. Oh, I missed the shard. So yeah, all we're doing at the minute, if you're just joining us, is clearing Kingston before we move on with the main story. How did he miss the shard? Okay, I made a slight error of judgment there. I thought I could get it that way, but obviously not. Let's try this again, shall we? Oh, don't do that. Come on. Okay, shard is there. The tree is in the right place. It's just achieving it. Now. No, so jumping straight, you can't get the shard that way. I'm assuming jumping up isn't high enough either. Nope. I've had a few issues with some of these shards, just not being able to get them very easily. I don't think hanging's going to work. Don't turn around. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Now, I don't know if swinging's going to do it. Oh, we got it. We just had to drop off the other side, and we achieved the shard. Kingston is massive, I know. I asked in chat what people thought we should do, whether to clear it now or come back later, and they said to clear it before we move on with the story. But it is a massive area. It's quite a lot to clear. Definitely play Eleanor. Yeah, it's definitely something we'll look into. I can happily add it to the list. This list doesn't seem to ever end, does it? Use the evidence in the crime scene. That's quite cool. I like the idea of that. Yeah, this list of games that we're aiming to do isn't getting any less anytime soon. But then, like I say, the likelihood of me going back to work before surgery now, if the surgery goes ahead, is very small, and the surgery is not going to be for a couple of years, what I was told the other day. So, I think we have the time. Okay, this is a red area, but there is one chest here to clear. There is also some... We can hire pirates if we wanted to. It's going to be on top there, isn't it? So we do need to get round this. 2 guards there. Let's try and work out best way up. Do you know what I could do? You go to sleep. You go to sleep. I'm going to run in, knock them both out. And you knock out. Thank you. Not really guarding much now, are they? I can't believe that worked the way I wanted it to. Okay. Chest is up here. That actually worked a lot better than I actually believed it would. That worked really well. I wasn't expecting that to go as smoothly as it did. Well, normally these best laid plans don't quite go that well, but that actually worked. Okay. Another chest cleared. We are getting there. Obviously it does take time. So shard over here. We'll do viewpoint and then probably come down to these bits. Is that the last viewpoint? I think that's the last viewpoint we need to do. So that's all the viewpoints done, I believe, after that. But there's not... I think we've cleared the vast majority. There's a few people have recommended to me as well, Eleanor, because it's like Heavy Rain Detroit become human. Ah, okay. Darts do really help. I'm trying to utilise them a lot more. It's one of those things that in previous games I would have forgot to use. But I'm trying to utilise them as much as possible, because it does make life a lot easier. And we've got it, so we should really use it. Okay, next shard. I thought that was on a ladder, but I don't think it is. But I think... Sure, let's jump towards the house. Okay, not quite. I thought I could just jump towards the house and do it. Okay. Just need to jump off here. There we go. No! Okay. I thought that would have given us the shard, but it didn't. So it's not quite a jump into the hay, because it doesn't seem to grab the shard on the way down. No. Okay. So if it's not the jump into the hay, where are we jumping? Some of these are a bit tricky to try and get the right angle to achieve them. I've noticed that a few times now. I think it's the tree and then jump across. It's the other thing I'm thinking. So I thought this would be a jump across from the tree, but I don't know if that really will work. It didn't work a minute ago when we tried it, to be fair. Get to the window on the side of the house and jump. I just tried that and it wouldn't seem to do anything. I'll try again in a second. No, see, just jump straight to there. I think it's kind of going to have to be a backwards jump from the window, like you say, isn't it, I think? There we go, backwards jump from the window was the way to do it. Always forget about the good old back jump. Okay, viewpoint over here, and then we should be able to see everything. I think that's the last viewpoint. It'll pop up once we do it. We've still got another 8 animus shards to find. I did say when we gave everyone the choice, this would take a little bit of time. But at least it's one of the big islands done. We haven't cleared Nassau yet. We haven't cleared... I don't think we cleared our hideout either. So that's something else we still need to finish clearing. Right, viewpoint. I love all the guards around, and yet none of them bother with us. We're running around, we're climbing. No one is batting an eyelid at what we're doing. Which is good, it makes our life easier. But I would say that's probably an issue with the older Assassin's Creed games. Being spotted and the realism in terms of centuries and stuff isn't quite there. But then back when these were made, the games didn't have that kind of perception. Whereas now they're a lot more realistic in that regard. And same as more than one person attacking you at once. So, that didn't tell us if we got all of them or not. I thought it would. But there's nothing else over this way. So, shard, assassination, a couple more shards. As we work our way down. I think that is the last viewpoint though, although still a little bit of map. And then it's all this middle area just around here, which hopefully, and we've got Templar Hunt as well actually, to do. So there isn't too much. Where do we see I wanted to see progress, but it won't tell us for the island, will it? Kingston. 7 of 9 synchronizations. Okay. So we've got 2 more synchronizations in Kingston that I can't currently see where they are, which is surprising. Oh, I can see. They're over here. Ah, I didn't even take into account the island goes round. My thinking was just it's this bit over here, but it isn't. There's a whole new area of island we haven't looked at. Although, I wonder if both of them are story related because of where they're located. Maybe something to think about. Right, next shard is just here. I think this will be another back jump. Once we're high enough. I kind of feel that's probably the right... No, or maybe I was too high for that one. So I was there last time, let's try this jump. May not be high enough. No. Last one too high, that one not high enough. How does that work? It's there. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay. Assassination Contract. This will be the second one we've done here. Let's see what this one wants. We got 100% synchronization last time. So this is the Plantation Master. 1,000 reals reward, 500 for staying out of combat. A Plantation Master in the North Fields is known to be an unusually cruel and sadistic slave trader. Kill him. Blunt and straight to the point, as we like it. Kill the Plantation Master. I bet we're heading back where we've been. It is up there. It's not too far though. Last time I thought we'd messed up and it gave it to us as 100%. This time we'll try and do it without potentially messing up. We shall see. What would you say is the right age for this person? I moved down when I was 16 because I joined the army, so I'm not really in a position to say. It depends on you, it depends on your maturity. I think it also depends on job, financial, being able to afford to move out and all that good stuff. There's no set age, it is all down to where you are in your life, where you are financially, all that other good stuff, you know. There's no one age to say, yes, you move out, you're that age. That's the thing, it's not a simple one answer question. Right, that's a restricted area, and there are guards. Just there. Okay. Just trying to get round to where we need to go to without being seen. My thinking was, see if we can get a view on the master and see what best point of action is. Point of action, wrong word. Best way of doing this. So we've got 2 guards with him. I wonder whether Berserk Dart on him would work. I don't know if Berserk Dart's on the guy you're taking out work, but potentially it kills him afterwards, and it doesn't. We don't get in combat. I might try it. If it doesn't work and we ruin the mission, we'll redo it. But in my eyes, that should work. We'll find out in a second. Let's have a look. Even if the others kill him for us, that's mission complete. If they don't, the Berserk itself, there we go. Kill your targets out of combat. Well, I know what I'm doing for every single one of them going forward now. Because that was so easy. Wasn't expecting to be like that. Those people must have mixed something in their drink. Oh, that's really wrong. Detroit and Heavy Rain are optional in story-based games. Yeah, the Berserk Dart worked perfectly. You put that went in the chat just as I did it, didn't it, Lisa? But yeah, I think that's the way to do them from now on, in my eyes, because yeah, I was surprised at how well that went. Okay, we've got another assassination contract over there again now. Yeah, absolutely. Get the guards to do it for us. I'll take that easy option every day. Eleanor's detectives again where you can free roam and find collectibles. You don't have multiple endings. Oh, you mean the comparison between them, Heavy Rain, and Detroit Become Human? Detroit Become Human is an interesting game. The concept is good, but the downside to it is obviously there are so many different endings. Multiple playthroughs are needed, and my issue is I don't generally do multiple playthroughs. But it's an interesting concept. Okay. What have we got here? I need to close the blinds, so bear with me a second. Mainly because the sun comes through this time of day, this time of year, horrendously, through the front room window. And I can't see. Okay, that should be better. I can now see what I'm doing. It looks like I've gone to bed because the blinds are down for everyone else looking in the front room, but you know, I have to be able to see what we're doing. So, the guard post is the next assassination contract. Reward of foul. So the rewards generally stay the same. The leader of a military outpost in the northwest is a confirmed Templar. Kill him. So again, Berserk Dart is the way forward. I can't see how there's a better way of doing these. So it's actually, yeah, it's over there. We've been there already. We've cleared the treasure. This may be a little bit more difficult because this is higher up, isn't it? If I remember when we got the treasure a minute ago. But let's go and do that. So for those just joining us, we're clearing Kingston before we move on with the story. We've already done the story here, and basically James Kidd isn't quite the person he says he is. And turns out he's a woman, not a man. But obviously that hasn't been explained too much currently. I'm sure the story will explain it more going forward. And that's really the main bit of story we've done. We tried to take the sage back, but turns out he was working for the Templar we killed. I think that's the gist. Right, my plan is see if we can do this Berserk Dart style. That's my thinking. The guards I knocked out earlier are now disappeared. That's a bonus. I'm going to have to go in a little bit though, aren't I? Need to get a view.
I've heard it said our commander calls Captain Woods Rogers a friend as well. The man who rescued Salesman. That captain.
Okay. Well, I've got a feeling he's going to be right at the top. Which if he is, we might be better off doing it, taking him out ourselves.
In his pallet for a couple of days. By Christ, and the man lived. Broke no stride, in fact, and continued barking orders until the next morning.
Where is he?
When took a splinter to the
There he is.
That took him off his feet.
Yeah, we might be better off
And this is a
taking him out ourselves here.
man we're talking about. It is.
He's going to spot us.
Any last words?
We've been detected, so we've just lost the 100%. I should have just berserked him while we did the first one, to be fair. Would have made a lot more sense. So we got the 1,000, but I failed that one, and I don't feel I should have done. I don't know how that affects things in terms of completion. So let's just get out of here for a minute. I'm thinking of something. I may redo that one. Just because I know I messed that up and it was silly. I should have just used Berserk Dart. We'd been talking about it, I just didn't do it. Let's have a quick look at Progress Tracker for side missions, Assassination Contracts. It's 100%. So even though we don't get the money for 100%, it counts as a memory sync of 100%, no matter how you complete them. So even if you mess them up and still kill the person, at least you may not get the 500 reals extra, but you get 100%. So that's it's not something to worry about then, which is a bonus. Mystery that people still haven't figured out what's Blackbeard's real name. Is it Edward Thatch or Edward Teach? He went by several different names, didn't he? That's the main things I would say you should have before. It's finance job, make sure you feel it's right. There's no set age. Good morning, Irene. How are you? I think it's your morning. I can't remember. I know it's your afternoon, isn't it, Irene? But good morning. You've got some bad news. What's your bad news? Okay, so from here we're going to Shanty, I suppose, is next. What is your bad news then, Irene? Okay, we're quite high up. I don't really want to be this high up, do we? You're very sick. That doesn't sound good. You okay? Okay. There's the shanty that we're after. We drink some medicine, I'm good. Good. It's never nice being sick, is it? That's the thing. Being sick's the worst feeling ever. Okay, let's try and get the shanty. There we go, shanty done. These, I feel like the shanties are a lot easier than the flying papers in Valhalla. They just seem to work better. Oh, I'm being seen by guard. Go away, guard. Right, we need to work out where to go next. And we'll see what the shanty was as well. When's the next Gentian stream? Gentian stream is tonight for me, which will be morning for you, I think. So we've just unlocked Handy Me Boys, the new shanty. Okay, fragment to go and achieve. Couple of fragments. I'm wondering whether, you know, we said we was going to clear Kingston before moving on, and may leave the other side of the island, the bit that's got a bit of water between it. My thinking being, I think they're story related. So just because of location, I think that might be worth leaving that area until the story dictates us going there. I just got a feeling it is. I might be completely wrong. Okay. We need to get high enough to grab the shard. I wonder if it is going to be a back jump from here. Possibly. Hopefully it's the right position. One of the most... You haven't gotten 6 hits before COVID, so it feels different. Yeah, it's never nice being sick though. It's a horrible feeling. Shard achieved. One of the most scariest feelings in my life was when I took the first vaccine dose and I collapsed on the road a few hours later. Wow. Yeah, that's never good. I was seeing yesterday there was a YouTuber that I follow on Twitter, and he was saying he posted a video about him having COVID the other day, and he actually lost subscribers because he talked about his vaccination status and all this, and people have stopped following him because of that, because of he's vaccinated. And I think that's, I get people are very, you know, either anti-vaccination or there's this issue between it, but I just think there's nothing to do with his content. Weird, the reactions people have. Okay, so that's a red area, but again, there's nothing showing as to collectibles in there, so we'll leave that. This is what makes me think there's some story to come back here for, because there's so many red areas, not very much in. So I'm thinking we clear the main bit of Kingston here, we'll do our upgrades in the shops, we'll check time, and if there's time, we'll head to Nassau, and we'll leave this area here for another time. I know it means we're not 100% in Kingston, but it is quite a big island. So, shanty over here to go and grab first. I think that makes the most logical sense. Get proper sleep and rest. Yeah, it's the eating and drinking's the big one, isn't it, when you're ill? Right, there's our flying paper. Our shanty. Best way to get to it is a tree. already going. I'm not going to get to it, I don't think. I think I've given it too much of a head start there. I don't know, sometimes it's still possible. There we go, shanty achieved. Like I say, these are definitely easier than Valhalla's. Next is a chest. We've got another assassination contract over here as well. What is Dirt 5 game? How do you play it? It's car racing. There is a career mode where you have to participate in loads of different types of races. The realism comes from the different grip levels. The actual driving itself is a bit arcadey, with an added realism of grip. It's good fun. It's a good laugh, to be fair. Thanks for the like with us, much appreciated. And yeah, my little boy loved playing it. I think the episode on Thursday is his first ever race. Okay, so we just unlocked the Sailboat Malarkey Shanty. I'm loving the names of the shanties, I think they're incredible. But yeah, we should have lots of money and lots of upgrades to do before we move on, the way things are going. Chest is done. But yeah, what do you guys think about leaving the south of the island that we haven't unlocked yet? Are we best leaving that, do you think? To come back for? Or do you think we should do it now? Because I've got a feeling it's story related. And obviously the issue is doing too much ahead of the story. Sometimes doesn't make a lot of sense. Right, we've got another flying shanty here. It's off and running. Shanty achieved. Do Templar Hunt first. Okay. I got sick in my brother's birthday, but I drank medicine and got good. Can't go outside. Okay. Hunt memories take place before the end of the game. I think you're right. They may be still related. It might be locked. It could even be locked, couldn't it? Yeah, we're definitely going to do the Templar Hunt. I was more my thinking. I just want to make. I just got a feeling that's going to be locked down there. It makes no sense at this point to head down there. I don't personally feel. So what we'll do the chest. We'll do the Templar Hunt, the Maroon Assassin. We've got a couple of things to clear this way. Couple more little bits to clear here. We have got another assassination contract here. I'm assuming they end. There is a limit to assassination contracts. We've got 2 lots. Again, we may leave those because they're always going to be there. We can come back any time to do that. I'm assuming there's a set amount per island that they're on. So we'll do the chest. We'll do the Templar. We'll keep an eye on time as well. You don't get bogged down. No, I think. I don't have no issue clearing things. Cheerly man. Have we got a new? I was trying to look at the shanty we just gained in the database. I don't have an issue with clearing because we need to do it. But Cheerly man is the song we just gained. It's more I don't want to get ahead of the story and cause myself an issue later. We did the first fort before it kind of instructs you to. And sometimes then it doesn't make as much sense if you get too far ahead of yourself. So we're trying to get the right amount of clearing story is important, but difficult to achieve as well. Okay, Templar Hunt's next, we'll do that. That is where we're at. Let's find out what the Templar involves. Templar Hunt. And these make sense because we were advised by Kid to do these for a treasure with the assassins. We are, yes. We are saving up for... Wait me a second, I've got someone at the door. can't blame my other half now today for deliveries arriving while I'm streaming, because that delivery is mine. I've run out of space on the hard drive of the PlayStation and my external hard drive, so I've had to upgrade my external hard drive to 4 terabyte, which will be good for the new system as well. But yeah, we're saving up for Temple and Gentian. I think we need like 800 more Prima Gems. Okay, so yeah, we Kid explained to do, gave us the opportunity to do these. That's where they come from. So Templar Hunt, first one we've done, I believe. Let's have a look. No, it wasn't. That's not till the end of the month.
What do you want?
It's a new hard drive.
Edward Canway. I'm here to warn you of danger.
I saw a massive offer.
You all look the same to me.
For a hard drive, 4 terabyte was less than £100, so I took advantage of the offer.
I may have brought it on you.
This means you owe me. As it happens, I could use a man to help free some of my friends.
Slaves, you mean?
Brothers. Warriors. The hope of the Maroon.
Doesn't sound like my business, mate.
All I need is for you to mingle with your countrymen. Listen to hints for where my friends are held.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so we have to help him find his friends. He does occasionally. I think he'll start playing the game once we get the new Arceus game, which he's getting for his birthday. His birthday's at the end of January, and the game comes out just before, so he'll get that for his birthday, and he'll get back in the Pokemon again. He goes through fits and stages, to be fair. But yeah, no, I'm one of those people that won't spend money. I hate spending money on anything. So this hard drive, I looked for ages and months, and it was only because it was a silly offer that I got it. I'm one of those that just doesn't like spending money. I'll research something for months and still not buy it because of spending money. I've always been that way. My other half hates it. Even if it's something I want or need, I won't buy it after spending months of research because I just don't like spending money. Okay, we've got to get close enough to eavesdrop, also close enough not to get seen as well. Right. Yeah, there they are. Right. It's staying close enough to eavesdrop, but also not being seen. Oh, come here. I'm not moving quick enough. They're going to see me, aren't they? Although they're drunk. In theory, they shouldn't see me. Don't do up there. I'm not here. I'm not here. So ironic how the Maroon Assassin does a far better job than Adiwali in Freedom Cry. Really?
I just lost me job.
We did it. Right, that's one conversation done. I don't know how many conversations there are. That's one done. So aren't we going to level up the 2 swords until it's better? Yes, because we can. Tonight is the day that you can do the domain. To do the sword we're using with Bennett, that can be leveled up. So yeah, that'll be the first thing we do, is the domain for Bennett's sword. And see what they're like. That's the plan. How Orin, do your best to unlock Xiao and Gunway? Yeah, my luck's pretty bad as well when it comes to unlocking new characters in Genshin. Right, next eavesdrop. They're all drunk, it may make our lives a little bit easier with these. Right, it's a red area. I nearly ran straight into the red area. Wouldn't have gone down well, would it? Let's get out of here as well. No, I'm not here. Oh. Okay, this was a bad decision. I didn't mean to fight these guys, but I kind of happened into their red area and got seen. You really want some as well? Okay, that wasn't intentional, I wasn't planning on taking these guys out, but I kind of messed up a little bit. Okay, eavesdropped here.
Whatever for?
Please be drunk as well.
I don't know. Make an example of, or some such.
Well, what did he do?
Does he need to do anything? Sometimes examples just have to be made.
Don't turn round, stay walking. Keep walking. As I say, downside is to turn round because I haven't really got many places to hide at this point. Oh. Had to turn round, didn't they? Right, keep walking forward. I've got a bush right next to you.
I wouldn't linger here. Walls have ears, if you know what I mean.
Are we followed?
We must warn the others.
So we've got to catch them. Okay, I wasn't expecting to have to catch them. Caught one.
You got the information I need, mate.
No! I've heard of your kind. Assassin, don't hurt me!
All I want to know is where this slave is. Do you know of anyone being held? Especially...
Please!
You recently unlocked Gene on Jensen. Nice. You got an external hard drive, 8 terabytes
Come on,
device.
then.
Oh yeah, no, I know, yeah. I think he got an 8 gig as well, didn't he? 8 terabytes, sorry.
See?
These players who are lucky alive to spend money. The first 5-star pull was Gene. Okay. Remember, you can hide in the crowd. Do you know what? I didn't even think of hiding in the crowd. I don't know why I didn't think about it, but I didn't. 100% memory sync. That's a bonus. Next time we have a tailing mission, we'll be hiding in the crowd. I don't know why. I think it's because it doesn't show you that. Whereas in Assassin's Creed 2 and 3, they actually taught you about hiding in the crowd. This hasn't. And I think that's why I haven't done it. Although we should know that. We've done enough of these. We know things like that. So, what is next? So the Templar mission is now down over here. So we better go and do that while we're here. So let's go back to the Templar. There's a courier here. Couriers do run really quickly. And obviously you do get a bonus if you catch him. Drop.
That man! He's a
Oh, how did he do that? It's my fault. There we go. Smoke bombs are full. The annoying thing is we've got everything full, otherwise we've got more bonus for that. But we got the courier anyway. Okay. Back to the Templar mission. Let's see what this entails. Oh, what have we got? I've still got a decent amount of time left on the stream. I'm quite surprised how much time we've got left. Okay, help him release the brothers.
No, mate. I've settled my debt. Meddling with slaves is none of my affair. I doubt there's even a Templar behind it all.
All affairs of freedom are assassins' affairs.
Edward still doesn't quite understand it, does he?
A man without principle must be moved by coin. How much do you need?
There is a key I'm looking for. Belongs to a set I've been stripping off Templars.
The Templar keys? I thought they'd been destroyed.
I'm not the only one who knows about
You took a break from I got burnt out and now it's the worst time to take a break since 5-star
You have
banners.
a deal.
I know. I need to
go
get a
get your
5-star
friends.
banner desperately. Why do people do not see you killing people? They'll be like, well, this is fine. I know. But then because this game was out in 2013, that's just how it was back then with games. The detection isn't brilliant compared to other games. It's all about detection. Is there a side optional objectives for this? No, we just got to free the slaves and obviously stop him getting killed at the same time. So Berserk Dart this guy. Hopefully he'll find the others near him.
What's this? Only survivor?
Captive, you didn't lose the battle. How can we win when the dogs are all up in the mountains? They just hide in caves and wait.
Is he still alive?
Every time.
I've just run in, I probably shouldn't have done. Okay, one down. I went better than I expected. I did hope the Berserk Dart would do more damage than it did.
To my bureau.
Okay, first one is free. Time for the second. Okay, this one may be a little bit more difficult. We have got the... Do you know what? Let's use the pirates. We've not used the pirates yet. Let's use the pirates. So this is a moving red area. Probably not the best thing for these pirates. Where is my ally? Well, come on. He's taking his time, isn't he? Chop chop.
All yours.
I'm sending my pirates in to attack. Not that we really needed their help, to be fair, but made my life a little bit easier, letting the pirates attack. Have they got him? There, he's down. Right. Freed the second slave.
Go to the bureau.
When civilians see you... Sorry, I'm catching up with chat quickly. We kind of had a minute while I was trying to concentrate. When civilians see you kill other people, they don't want to get involved. No, they don't. Unlike Odyssey, where all the civilians got involved if they saw you kill someone. Guards will definitely jump in. We do play some games with my son. We play Pokemon, we play racing games, that kind of stuff. Good morning, Wazowski. How are you? Yeah, robbing a warehouse without being detected is massive. We've managed to do probably one without being detected. We've been a bit... Some have gone really well, some haven't. But yeah, obviously not being detected is the ideal way of doing it. That way, you know you've really achieved something when it works. There are times though, your best laid plans come unstuck for something silly. And it could be just something silly that you've done yourself. I've still got the pirates with me. I didn't realise that. We don't need to attack this guy because this isn't where the guy's being held captive. So we don't need to worry about him. But how are you, Wajowski? Wachowski? I don't know how you pronounce that. I apologise if I've pronounced it completely wrong. Okay. Area is well guarded. Is what he's warning us.
Stand still. All right, go.
I need another gun, don't I, really? That would have made life a lot bit easier if we had a second gun, but we can assassinate. That's him out. Can't free him yet. Still guards around. I'm just reloading my guns. Let the pirates fight for us. Brutes down. Last guy down? Yeah, he is indeed. That's all three slaves liberated then. Didn't quite go to plan, but it kind of worked. I don't mind being detected. I want the resources quickly. The money's not a big deal. Good point. I suppose the money's not a big deal when you still get 100% completion, no matter how you do them.
Where to next?
In the colonial Assassin's Creed games, money isn't an issue, or we can get extremely rich by in-game. Yeah, we found money wasn't an issue in Assassin's Creed 3, but Assassin's Creed Liberations, money was horrible. We had to really grind the money on sending boats out by the end of it. 700,000. Wow.
Admit how badly you want the key. There will be a next time.
That is the Templar missions done on this island, on Kingston. I don't think there's any more. Let's have a quick check. No, so no, it's back. How is there more? Under attack. So there is more Templar missions here. We're just trying to clear the island, and now these Templar missions. I know with the assassinations as well. We'll do the shanty, see where that takes, a shard, and then probably Templar mission again. Whilst we're here, I really want to do some story, but I also know while we're here we may as well clear the Templar mission. Because it's not fully finished, and obviously we've started it now. It makes sense to finish it. Is this inside the house? in every Templar Hunt missions, the end will give you a key. Yeah, so we'll know where the end is because of the key, won't we? Right, shanty time. Shanty achieved. And now, there was also a shard nearby, wasn't there? Grab the shard, and then we'll do Templar. Oh, you even bought all the animal skins, said quite early, to upgrade Edward. Oh, really? I've not tried buying the skins, to be fair. I was waiting until we actually found them. Just because I want to keep the Animus database clear and he doesn't have an exclamation point. Shanty unlocked was Hi-Ho can roll me over. And we also unlocked a new person. Who did we unlock? Anto. Okay, let's have a little look at Anto. We don't know much about him other than we've just helped him. So, well, someone did say once we start Templar and they keep coming. Well, it's because we haven't finished his story, basically. So he was born in 1670, born to the Ashanti tribe in the Akon region of West Africa. Anto was sold into slavery as a young man and sent to Jamaica. He soon escaped with the help of the legendary warrior Cujo and founded a maroon community near Kingston. There he quickly established a good relationship with local traders and began coordinating plantation raids to free slaves and build an army. Although he ran the Assassin Bureau, Anto's priority was always to free slaves from captivity. His name translates to born after the death of his father. Nice little tidbit there. I love the little notes. They're nowhere near as good as Sean does them, but they are good fun. Right, so that's a little bit more about Anto. Okay, so where is this shard? And then we'll continue helping Anto. Shard is here. In theory, I just drop down. There we go. Upgrading Edward is worth it. Upgrading Shane as a rogue is pointless since it's too overpowered and a lot of upgrades need and probably will never use. You know what I'm like though, I like to do everything there is to offer. So upgrades will come. But then I try and do everything as much as possible, but I try and do it as naturally as possible. So if we haven't found the animals, I don't generally buy goods to upgrade, generally. So I don't know how the best way to do it with this. Okay, Templar Hunt, I think this is part 3.
You returned. Have you brought your conscience?
I want my key.
Patience is a virtue.
He's trying to teach us, isn't he, about what it means to help the assassins.
You may have your key sooner than you think. Help us defend the Bureau. The men we freed will help.
Right, let's help defend the Bureau. Our guns are loaded. Where are the enemies? Oh, they're coming in now. Okay, now we've just got to fight. Oh, I haven't got time to reload the guns, that's the problem. Bad time to reload, I get the guns back out.
It's too quiet. I do not trust it.
There'll be more. Okay, let's reload. Okay, we've got to... Oh, kill the next ambushers. I didn't see the timer, we may have just messed this up. How many of these am I meant to kill before they attack? 10 seconds. Right, so we took some out to make it easier to defend. I think that's the point. I will say the combat is very satisfying when you get the blocks in, the counters. They are really satisfying. Right, we've got 20 seconds for the next lot. So this is, you've got to take out as many as possible. It makes the next wave a bit easier, is what I'm assuming. So we took out one group, although he's made it. Oh, he's down. I haven't had time to reload, so I don't think I've got guns at this point. I may have. Yeah, I have. I had one bullet left. It's down. I think we did quite well.
Edward,
Not too sure about the timer there, but I think we did quite well.
I'm sorry I have no key to give you, but...
There's a glitch of a bounty where you need to kill
wait.
someone on ship. Oh, you failed.
Whoever did this,
the game and they'll be able to complete it.
I want to teach them a lesson.
Oh, really?
His name is Kenneth Abraham. He's part of an ongoing...
Keep an eye on them. Pirate smithers are the best swords.
And will not be defeated. Let me devise a plan.
We've been using all that money on the ship. That's why we haven't really focused on his own weapons. Other than the pistols we upgraded, we got better pistols. I think we did get better swords, but we didn't really go too high. The money I've focused more on the ship for the money more than anything else. So that is part 3 done. I'm assuming there's more. Mainly because it's not quite ended then, we haven't got the key. So where is his next part? Okay, back up here. So off we go again. Let's make sure our guns are reloaded. They are. I could do with some more bullets to be fair. We've got 14. That's the thing, when you've only got 2 guns, 2 pistols, once they fire, it takes too long to reload, which is realistic for the time period. Admittedly. So they're good to get you out of a jam, but then you need the time to then reload them. That's why I definitely want the 4 belt, so you can hold 4 guns sooner if we can, because I think we'll be able to utilise them better. Right, the Commander's Ruse, part 4 of the Templar Hunt.
I have a plan, but it won't be easy. Abraham is well connected and his pockets are deep, but we have located a man in his inner circle. We will tail him until he reveals our target.
Let me bring him to his end.
Here he comes now.
Right, we need to tail the Templar. We need to tail this guy, and he hopefully will lead us to the guy we're after. That's the plan. Obviously, we need to blend in with a group or hide to avoid being seen. This group ahead of us would do, I think. And we'll follow Lisa's suggestion of blending with people. Tail the guards. I'm kind of not sure if I'm incognito at this point because they keep changing. I think I am. Keeps changing, so I'm not sure if I am or not, but it's kind of helping. It's working.
Officers, may I join you?
More guards joining.
I'm quite certain the new weapons shipments will end our maroon problem once.
I might actually hire these because they'll keep me. They'll keep me hidden.
They always do something.
Then we can just walk behind these guys. Don't have to worry too much about being seen because we've got the girls around us, and that keeps us hidden. And that's a bonus way of doing this.
Excuse me, I have a private matter to attend before I make my entrance. As do I.
We will see you there.
Ed Sheeran's voice actor is one of the missions in Assassin's Creed 4. Right, we're heading. Keep following these two. Try your best to recognise the voice. Okay, I'll keep my ears open and see if we can figure it out before. Okay, Anto's over there, trying to blend in as best he can.
Will the commander be in attendance tonight?
Yes, I was just speaking with him. He's here somewhere.
A trap was right under our noses the whole time.
He's a slippery.
Locate the real target. Oh, there's 2 targets here. And we have to locate the real one. There's a load of guards to get out the way as well. What we can do though is distract these. We've got to find out which target is real. They're distracting the guards. That's a bonus for us. Okay. Being seen. Get him. In the bush, in the bush. Thank you. Oh, nearly messed it up. Right, there's quite a few guards around, but we need to get eyes on. Why is he ringing the bell? I'm not sure why he's ringing that bell. It's nothing to do with us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's nothing to do with us. I need to find a way past some of these. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. Right, it wasn't the right man. We didn't actually do anything there. We were too slow. Is that what you think caused it? There's a chest here. Get him.
I've never met a soldier as cunning as a Maroon. It's no mistake that harder to defeat than the weak came before him.
Right, we're okay. So we'll find the next target and be aware of people looking for us. I've not been as sneaky as we normally are, to be fair. I've not been as careful. I'm assuming there's no side objective. I better just check. There isn't. No, that's fine. Okay. Wanto's ahead of us. I don't think the real target's here, though. They're still ringing the bell over there. But if that keeps people out of our way, at least, I'll take it. Didn't see that guy there. Might as well deal with him. Okay. Well, while he's there, let's take him out. I've got a feeling the real target isn't here. Unless I'm just not got the angle to see him, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, wrong target. We knew that was going to be the case, to be fair. Let's quickly come and bring him over here. Let's take him out so we can get to the next point. So yeah, they keep ringing the bell behind us, so as long as we stay out that way, it should be alright. Right, there is a gunman, a sniper nearby. We're going to have to be a little bit careful of. I think he's up there, isn't he? Yes, he is. But I've got a way round him. Let's berserk him. He will die after the berserk wears off. So that will give us a little bit extra time. And hopefully he takes out a few guards along the way. Even he takes time to reload. Well, I'll shoot a few people. Make our life easier. It's not really being that helpful at the minute. But it's a guard there to be wary of. But I think that's really the only one that we've got to be a little bit wary of. Right, we found him. He is there. And we need to kill him. My plan is to use height and just assassinate. It doesn't have to be sneaky, it just needs to be done. Oh, why didn't it not let me assassinate? There we go. I was aiming to do an assassination from above. Didn't seem to want to let me do it. He didn't run straight for the bell. Oh, okay, is that what happened? GTA game's so satisfying to play now that I'm an adult plus, I understand English and know what's happening.
And yet you live.
I just don't find the story that interesting, GTA, to be fair.
You lack the conviction to win.
The GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition, isn't that the one everyone's complaining about? That the graphics and bugs are horrendous. Because there was lots of issues, wasn't there? One of them they released. We have the key, which is what we're after. Escape the zone and become anonymous. Okay. We need to escape the zone, become anonymous. Our best bet is just to run out of this probably area. So if we go north, I think that's our best shot. Guards are looking outwards, so they shouldn't be looking inwards. Obviously, double assassination would probably help. And then we're done. Let's go. We are done. Help a brother out, trophy achieved. The commander's ruse 100% synchronised. I don't know, some of the pictures I've seen do show graphically horrendous issues. So like faces non-existent and stuff like that. So the glitches and stuff I've seen have been quite bad. to be fair. So I wouldn't say they're nitpicking, but then not everyone has the same glitches. We've found that with Valhalla, haven't we? We haven't had the glitches anywhere near as bad as other people have. We've been quite lucky in that respect. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's nitpicking. They're just their experience isn't the same for everyone. Right, I think what we'll do: manuscript, shard, shanty, and that's all the little bits cleared bar the south. We have got assassination missions here, I know that. But what we'll probably do, do our upgrades, look at time, and if there's time, we'll head to Nassau. That's kind of my thinking. I'm not going to chase him massively. If he hides somewhere, I'm not going after him.
I've no stomach for violence,
Okay. He didn't hide, so that's dumb. Don't climb up there. It's me trying to run to where we're heading next and trying to parkour at the same time. But that is the side quest for the Templar Hunt done. That is the key achieved. So manuscript, shard, shanty, upgrades, and then we may have a bit of time just to head to Nassau and do a little bit there. That's the plan. So I'm slowing down while I'm reading. It almost down from this photo. There's also just the original felt better to play. Yeah, but that's your experience. Like Valhalla, people have had bugs and glitches with Valhalla where they couldn't even finish the story. We haven't experienced that, so I'm not going to complain about the bugs that I've not experienced. Whereas if 10 people experience the same bug, they're going to complain about it. That's the thing. That's where everyone's opinion is going to be different because their experience is different. And that's where you can't just dismiss someone's opinion as false because their experience is different to your own. That's my point on it. Right, the shard is here. We're already here, so we may as well grab it. The manuscript is in the red area. Where is my shard? Hear it. Can't see it. I think it's above us. I think it is on top of this building. Wouldn't jump up. Try that again. You can hear it, I just don't know where it is. It's got to be on the roof, hasn't it? I would have said. Oh, it's there, I can see it. Right, so how do I get there? I think I need to go onto the roof, don't I? Go this way. Probably just drop down to be fair to get this. There we go. Fragment done. Manuscript is in here. It's a red area, so we've got to be a little bit careful. I've always said I'm more of a GTA fan than Assassin's Creed, and I am having no problems with the trilogy so far. Nice! Did so many bugs. Yeah, but we didn't, and that's what I'm saying. Their opinion is based on... I wouldn't say it's nitpicking, it's their opinion is based on the bugs they've had, whereas you've not had them, so you're not going to have the same opinion, are you? And the same as we haven't got the same opinion of Valhalla, because we didn't have the bugs that other people had. Nice double assassination. We can grab a manuscript. The only guy I've got a small issue with is this guy. We'll take the shot. Come on then. He did catch us grabbing the manuscript, so we didn't have much choice but to deal with him, as it were. Okay, we'll have a quick look at the manuscript, as that is now gained. Be a new database entry. Documents, manuscripts. This is the Introductio Geographica, an image of Jacob's staff taken from the Introductio Geographica by Petrus Apianus? I don't know how to say it. Once belonged to the estate of Peter Beckford, as always. We did just gain a new person. Not sure who we gained. Donanto. Kenneth Abrahams. This is the guy we just took out as part of the Templar Hunt. We'll have a quick look at him. My brain can't handle any more games today. I'm going to watch the stream to the fullest. Okay, no worries. We've only got about 15-20 minutes left, to be fair, Cass, anyway. So, Kenneth Abrahams, born to an upper-class family and educated in boarding schools from age 5, Kenneth Abraham learned to fight for himself at an early age. Upon graduation, he entered the army and rose through the ranks, finally meeting the rank of commander. His embrace of order and discipline drew him into the fold of the Templar Order, which offered him influence beyond that offered by his military career. From the age of 30, he ascended its ranks in parallel to those of his military career by devoting himself to the promotion of order and peace. He remained until his death determined to rid the world of unpredictable and disorderly elements. Note from RL, it sounds like a fun guy. And then ML's note, do order and peace bore you? Are you overworked? I can set an appointment with her in-house therapist. Peaceful, orderly me? Never. I love this job. It is interesting seeing the people working on these give their opinions like that. But as I say, it's not the same as when Sean did them. Okay, we've got one shanty to do, then we'll have a look at our upgrades. And then we'll head to Nassau. I wonder if the Templar still exists currently, since it actually exists. I would say they probably do. It's an underground society, isn't it? It's like, what do we have over here? The Freemasons. They're less underground than they used to be years ago, but they still exist. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if there were underground organisations that do follow some of the credence the Templars follow. It may not be as bad as obviously the games dictate, but I mean, there's probably a lot still followed to some degree. I feel like I'm going to miss this one. Yeah, it's gone. It is gone. Okay, it will be back. We are going to hold off for it. This is the last one in this area we need to do. Can't remember where it started. But we'll just hold off a second. It should reappear. I gave it too much of a head start. That's the big thing. You need to come at a certain angle to minimise the head start it has. The minute I leave, I know it will come back. That's the annoying thing. Because they always do. Come on. Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. Maybe it starts in the middle of the tree. Possibly, couldn't it? It's not a bad shout. Well, stay in the middle of the tree. We've had this before where it does appear on us and we automatically gain it. It is there. Where is it? I can't actually see it. That's annoying. It's there, okay. It was in the middle, it was just below the middle. I'm above it currently. Oh, didn't do that. I think I've lost it again. Yeah, gone again. Oh, it was just below the tree. It's because I dropped down rather than jump, which we lost the time on that. That's annoying. This is the hardest shard so far. I've actually not had too many issues with them until now. Okay, so I believe it's going to start here. I could be slightly wrong, but let's keep an eye out. It will only take about a minute for it to reappear, which isn't too bad. While we're waiting for this, I might as well talk about the rest of the day, aren't we? So this afternoon, new episode of Car Mechanic, and this evening, Genshin Impact, we've got a couple of hours. The aim is to try and do the domains to upgrade Bennett's current sword, and we're going to compare that with Kaya's to see which one would suit him better. We managed to do the Archon quest in yesterday's morning stream, so the aim is hopefully do a bit more story tonight in the 2 hours we have. Tomorrow morning, back on Black Flag. It's there, I can see it. It wasn't quite in the right place, but we did gain it. It was definitely worth holding off and waiting for. That's all the shanties in Kingston now achieved. Let's have a look at what... Oh, so it's Roll and Go. Is the name of the shanty. Roll and Go. We've actually done quite well with shanties. I think that's the only one that took 3 attempts. Okay. Let's have a look at upgrades. We're going to try and upgrade the ship first. We've probably got lots of stuff to sell as well. Because we gained from the shop, from the warehouses, didn't we? So we can sell our cargo. Let's sell our sugar. We've got plenty of money suddenly. Just from clearing everything that's on this island, we seem to have got loads of money. So let's see what we can do. Let's upgrade the ship as much as possible. Not to make things easier for us, but to just make it so we're not going to get killed constantly. Ammunition wise, do we need any? A little bit. I better buy it. I don't really use fire barrels, but while we're here, it makes sense. Right, Jackdaw upgrades, let's have a look. We can't do the hull arm, we've got the money, but we haven't got the resources. for the armour. Broadside cannons again with missing metal. Chase cannons again. Ram strength. We can upgrade the round shot. It's 12,000 real to upgrade a round shot. And it goes up by 15. Chain shot, 6,000. So in theory we can do both of those for the money. Because that would be 18 in total. Heavy shot, another 6,000. 5. Yeah, okay. I'm now unsure. I would say cargo is definitely one we want because it means we can carry more cargo. So I think that's probably a good one. What's your favourite robes? See, I don't pay attention too much to the robes, mainly because I'm not a massive fan of the cosmetics. So for me, it doesn't matter. Chain shot, yeah, I don't really use chain shot as much as we should. It's not massive. I think cargo is a big one that allows us to carry more, especially the ones we need for upgrading. So we'll spend the 6,000 on that. In terms of our weapons, we do enough damage, so I don't think personal weapons for Edward makes much sense at this point. We want to focus on our ship as much as possible. Heavy shot is another 6,000, but it does mean we lose the round shot there. Do we want round shot, which is 12,000? We can't do both. We can do heavy shot or round shot. Heavy shot hasn't had an upgrade. Round shot has had 3 upgrades. So I would say heavy shot would probably be a better one. It's a short range damage, isn't it? Are you reckon cargo storage is the least important? I would have put it as important. Harpoon doesn't matter. You're good to accuracy. Round shot. Okay, we'll spend the money on round shot. I thought cargo storage would be important. In terms of we can carry more metal and stuff. Mortar and swivel. Yeah, we can't do any of those. We're missing the metal for the swivel. I'm missing metal for the mortar, to be fair. But round shot, we'll upgrade the round shot. That does leave us a little bit of money left over. We can't do any more upgrades though. That's saying we can do an upgrade. What can we upgrade? Oh, the fire barrel storage. I'm not worried. To be fair, let's upgrade the robo armour. Because we did struggle with one type, didn't we? And that would give us an upgrade for Edward. Although we've not tried it since we upgraded the last armour. You would have said cargo. Cargo storage is important, but only if it's close to 100%. Oh, okay, so maybe we've done it too early. But it's okay. We'll do the robo armour. I don't think we're going to be doing any more upgrades for a while after that one, to be fair. I'm not buying any figureheads. Sell your materials, yeah. Yeah, obviously we want to keep the materials until we are ready to sell them. Basically, we need to keep the materials until all the upgrades are done. Then we can sell. Thing with this one shop we're going to have a quick look at is here. I don't think we can afford any upgrades in terms for Edward. Not craft upgrades. I just want to see how much. Buy hunting goods. So I want to see how much the swords are. So we're currently using the British cutlasses. I refuse to use the blades of Toledo because I don't feel like we've achieved them. I don't know where we've got them from. They've appeared. Cass was saying pirate schmitters are the best. They are for damage, but you can get speed and damage. The French court swords are probably quite good. Although I think the best swords are probably the officers' rapiers. Looking at that, for damage, combo and speed alone, I think they are better. But they are quite expensive. And pistol sets, we currently use the Spanish officers' pistols, which I think are a good combination. We could upgrade our cannon barrel pistols. Cannon barrel pistol seems to be the only one that's better than what we're using. Just gives a better stun. Okay, let's have a quick look at what we need to do for Edward's upgrades. What do we need? Not his upgrade. Why is it telling me a pistol set? Have I gained a pistol set? Have I not swapped my guns? No, we have. Okay, because it's ticked, I was thought for a second I'd messed up. We haven't. I want his crafting. Is there anything we can craft? I don't think we can. So we need 2 humpback whale skins. Health, we need 2 shark bones. Pistol ammo pouch, we need 1 more hammerhead. And we could buy these, admittedly. But I don't think it's worth spending that money at the minute. I think the French court swords are the best. Since you're upgrading, you don't need to store a lot. That's a good point, we probably don't need to store. There may have been a slight error there then. French court swords are the best, good balance. I think that's what it's all about, isn't it? I don't think it matters massively, damage and stun and stuff. It's just having the right balance. It's more about timing. Assassin's Creed 4 is actually more of an Assassin's Creed game than Syndicate, Odyssey, Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Rogue, Assassin's Creed Liberations. You've listed, so basically the only Assassin's Creed game that really matters, you reckon, is Assassin's Creed 4 then, Cass. None of the others count, they don't matter. That's the only one that does. I think you're wrong there, personally. Cannon barrel pistols are good, they also have Assassin logo on them. You can do upgrade 4 before upgrade 3. Can you? Didn't know that, that's interesting. So if we get one of the materials for the other higher upgrade, we can do that one beforehand. Pirate Smithers have highest damage. They may have the highest damage, doesn't mean they're the best though, does it? Assassin's Creed 2 matters more than 4. I don't know. Assassin's Creed's good and all, but I don't know if it matters more. Okay, time-wise we're rapidly running out. We have cleared... Oh, we haven't cleared everything. I've missed the shard. Why did I not see that shard before now? So we're going to go and grab the shard, and then I believe we've cleared everything bar the south of the island. We'll grab the shard, may even grab this naval drop, and then I believe we are done for this morning. We are rapidly running out of time. So shard, naval drop, and then we'll have a quick discussion about this evening and that kind of good stuff. And I'll continue to disagree with Cass currently. Looking at overall story and portrayal of lore, not just gameplay. I'm looking at the overall story and stuff, and I would say Assassin's Creed 4 doesn't matter more than 6 other Assassin's Creed games. The 6 other Assassin's Creed games alone give you more story and lore than one game does. Is what I would say. And you know I enjoyed debating it with you. There we go. That's that one done. We're just going to grab this drop before we finish. And we probably will... If I fast travel to Nassau, is that going to cause me an issue in terms of story? Because I wonder if we fast travel to finish off the stream. Let's have a look. So if we come out, our main quest story is Nassau, which is over here. It's a long way away, so we will fast travel rather than anything else. Okay, so we can fast travel here, and obviously not start the mission. So if we fast travel to here, because we do need to clear all this at some point as well. There's lots of stuff to clear, everywhere. We'll fast travel to here. And it will also give me an autosave as well at the same time. Oh, bunny or monkey, I didn't even think of that, sorry. I've already pressed the button and then I've just seen your comment, Lisa. We've got to go back anyway for the stuff lower down. We haven't really found any bunnies or monkeys yet. I'm assuming there's more than one island that will have them. We haven't really focused much on hunting stuff. I've started the story, I didn't mean to. That's annoying. I should have hunted the bunny.
A rum flip this time.
And where'd I find fresh eggs in this wretched town? There's little else but piss and insects.
You're with me, Crazy Irishman. Assassin's Creed 4 is the only game that explains eagle vision properly.
And when they're sober,
correct.
a jilt when they're sauced, but never lady.
Well, good Leanne.
Yeah, no, I don't think they do focus more on humour and action. I should have gone looking for a bunny or monkey though.
It's a ruse to keep us off before they attack Nassau. You'll see, mark me.
It's no ruse, Vane. I heard it
I know the voice of Vane, that's an actor that I know, but I can't remember what his name
There's a pardon on offer for any pirate that wants it.
Ruse or no, I think it's plain the British may return to Nassau, with arms, no doubt. We'll need a plan.
Walk with us, Kenway. There's trouble brewing.
Okay, we are going to stop here because it's auto-saved anyway. And we have a treasure map for this island as well. That just popped up. So we have got a treasure map for this island, which is Nassau. We do need to solve as well. We also need to go back to the modern day at some point, because we've got loads of computers to hack. And they were quite interested in what they gave us. But yeah, let's make sure that should have auto-saved. Think it did. So we'll leave, and then we'll have a quick chat before we finish. Renovate a place for drunk pirates and dancing great in Arga. This will allow you to hire them anywhere on the map for free. Okay. Yeah, we haven't done much in our hideout, to be honest, and we do need to go back there. The game is currently saying we're 29% through. I disagree with that percentage. I feel that percentage is too high. And we started the day on 23, so we gained 6% today. Yes, we did lots of side stuff, but I don't feel we've gained 6% worth of side stuff personally, but, you know, we don't know. But yes, that is it for today. That is it for not for today, this morning. We are live again we're live again this evening with Genshin Impact for a couple of hours. We've got Car Mechanic this afternoon going live, and then we're back tomorrow morning for Assassin's Creed Black Flag, where we continue this story. We'll try and do the treasure on Nassau and lots of clearances. Hopefully do some upgrades for Edward as well by finding some of these animals we haven't really looked for, we need to look for. The game is so large, there's so much to do. I think we're doing well with the ship. I think the upgrades are steadily getting there. And we've cleared Kingston near enough by the south, which it's a big island to clear, to be fair. We did spend a lot of time. But some of the bigger islands, the more important islands, are going to take time. The other small ones don't take much at all. So you do have to focus on them a little bit, I think, to really get everything out of it. But that is it for this morning. As always, you guys have been incredible. Thank you for the likes, the views, the comments, and the conversation. We will hopefully see you again this evening. If not, have a good week, and we'll see you again very soon. Not much off, I think maybe should be 20%. And join us, and thank you very much for this. No worries at all, Crazy Irishman. No problem at all. Kingston and Havana are the best. Yeah, I'm kind of glad we've kind of cleared Kingston because it saves us time later on. Havana, we haven't really looked around as much. But we will. But yeah, that is it for today. That is it for this morning. Thank you all very much. We will hopefully see you very soon. As I say, have a good evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Have a good weekend. It's only Wednesday, Cass. The weekend's still a while away. But thank you. Right, thank you very much, everyone. I need to go for lunch. Have a good day. Enjoy your evening, wherever you are, and hopefully we'll see some of you this evening. If not, have a good week. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.